the 1 year challenge. And honestly, you know, I've thought about what y'all said yesterday. Y'all brought up some pretty good points. Let me put on the music real quick. I didn't have that ready for some reason. I don't know why. I apologize for that. But yeah. I've been thinking about what y'all said in terms of doing something else on the side. And I'm trying to decide what to do on the side. You know, it's not as easy. Like I said, not a big fan of race. In fact, I only have one race entry, so that's can't even do it that often. Bosses, I could do unranked, but it still takes a lot of time just to do one run. And I'm also not a co-op person either. So I'm not exactly sure. I really don't know. But anyways, I'm going to try to figure out something else we can do alongside this series. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to play other Bloons Tower Defense games alongside this. That's what we're going to do. Because I want to 100% every single Bloons game. Eventually. It's not going to be anytime soon, but I do eventually want to. So that's going to be my goal. I hope y'all enjoy the content. If we can actually 100% all the games, like we can't 100% BTD6, all right? There's an achievement where you have to collect the chest 365 times, and well, I can't do that on at least on this account. On my main account, I can actually do that. Another goal that I possibly can't do, or I know I can't do, is the what's it called? You know which one I'm talking about, the achievement or the daily challenge one. You have to do daily challenge every day for 365 days. That one is actually impossible for me to do just because I was already hopping on the train late. But that's something I still want to try and do. Also, what's going on, Soapyverse? Welcome. I'm back. Nice goal. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I want to do like a lot. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to play the other Bloons Tower Defense games alongside Bloons Tower Defense 6 and doing this challenge. You're talking to two people? I'm not joking. So, Verse, I am talking to y'all and whoever else joins. Not only am I talking to whoever else joins and y'all right now in my chat, I'm also talking in general for the YouTube video because this will be uploaded and people will come and watch it. Surprisingly, people do that. People come and watch my streams later on because they can't watch it, you know, while I'm streaming. But that's why. What's going on, DJ? Welcome. Blue Phoenix once again. Hey. I was trying to say heyo and hello, but it just didn't work out. Let's go ahead and get started. By the way, chat, I think I want to start something. I did this once before, but I think it's fair. Every time we black border a map, I can change the starting price by like 1 decimal. I think that's fine. Oh wait, I can't change it by 1 decimal. It's a slider. That sucks. Dang, I really cannot change it. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Never mind. I was gonna try to change it by 1 decimal, but it's a slider. I guess 0.5. Nah. That can't work. That can't work. We won't touch that for now. I wanted to try to like give myself progression of some sort, but it's not gonna work. Let's just go ahead and get started. By the way, I did black border 3 maps off stream. I black border Tree Stump, Town Center, and 1-2 Tree, just to get, you know, some other further progression going on. But we gotta still do a lot, so we're just gonna speed run today, chat. We're just speed running.
Hello there.
Hello there. We're speed running today, chat. That's what we're doing. Oh yeah, let me turn on the sound. I also turned that off because I was watching people open up Pokemon packs, because it's honestly been like really cool. I've been wanting to do it, but like I said, I'm broke, so I can't. But watching people open them up is really fun and addicting. Really fun and addicting. But once again, welcome everybody. Jake, what's going on? Narooster Gaming. Yo, Naru. Is this your alt account? What? You have 2 accounts? I mean, I have more than just 2 accounts, so it makes sense. But what's going on, my guy? Thank you. Oh my god, super chat for $1. It hasn't popped up yet because my internet is garbage or something, but thank you. I appreciate that. Nor Rooster Gaming. That's an interesting name. Oh, just changing it up for today. Okay, got you. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. $1. It's dollar, but I said dollar. What's going on, Linkley Sally? Or Link Sally. I don't know why I said Linkley. By the way, I have 2 times cash on for at least... Oh, wait. My bad. I'm sorry. I had 2 times cash on for these just because I can already beat them and I wanted to speedrun them. But I won't have it on for the other ones. There it goes. It took so long, but thank you, Naru. Thank you. Did I miss somebody? Oh, I didn't murder them. Remember me. Okay, got you. I do remember now. I do remember. Is 1 Pokemon pack $5? Technically, yes. But I'm thinking I'm going to change it. Because technically, chat, 1 Pokemon pack in real life is like $5. So it basically, people who sub, I'm getting back the amount. Sort of, kind of. YouTube takes, or Twitch and YouTube take a certain percentage. But essentially, yeah. But yeah, I turned on double cash just so I can speed run through the beginner maps. But if we're doing a custom map, I won't turn that on. It's $7 for a pack. Hey, I'll show you Pokemon packs over here. I'm not sure what country you live in, but the US, they're very expensive. Like, I think when I bought my booster box, I think I bought it for like, oh man, I can't remember how much I bought my booster box for. But like, it was expensive. And now that I'm looking at card packs now, I'm like, there's no way. Here it goes. $4 for 1 pack. So it's not 5, it's actually 4. My apologies. So it's $4 for 1 pack. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. You know, other packs aren't like that. At least I think. I think Yu-Gi-Oh packs are like $3 for theirs. I could be wrong though. Oh, I forgot. Silly me. Silly me. There's something I want to talk to y'all about today. Like, there was actually something I really wanted to talk to y'all about, but I can't remember. I cannot remember to save my life. What was it? It'll pop in my head eventually. But there was something I wanted to talk to. I almost spent $20 accidentally. How'd you spend almost $20 accidentally? How's that work? BRB, I got you, verse. Nuru, I saw that you're doing bosses, by the way, so I appreciate you stopping by the stream and dropping a dono. Thank you. How is that going for you? I'm not sure if you're still here or not, but I saw that this boss is like really fast, but really weak. So I'm interested to see how well people do. Daily advice has been redeemed on Twitch. Thank you for letting me know that, Sky. Daily advice. What type of advice can I give y'all? What type of advice would y'all like, chat? What type of advice would y'all like? Like advice about parenthood? On future school things? I bet. So advice on like high school, I guess. Because I'm not a college person. Honestly, for me, I can't give really good advice for high school. Just because for high school, I sort of kind of just manipulated everybody. I manipulated my way into becoming popular. I studied the kids in elementary school and middle school to realize what everybody likes. So by the time I got into high school, I just became the guy that everybody liked. And that's basically what it is. That I mean, I don't want to give you all that advice because I don't want y'all to do that. But I just knew that I wanted to be popular. So I just did everything that the popular kids did. I bullied people. I wore nice clothes. And I like how you're asking for advice and I'm just talking about my high school experience. Honestly, the advice, if you want some real true advice, don't worry about dating. Because I promise you, a lot of those girls in high school, I mean, they're not worth it. Some of them are. You have those really nice girls. And you'll know. But if you're trying to go for like the really hot chicks, the ones who are just like in it for the money, I wouldn't recommend it. Alright. Dating in high school is like not even dating in real life. Like it's completely different. Completely different, chat. And when I mean by real life, I mean like dating out in the real world. Because like I used to go on like movie dates. I used to kiss and hold her hands like with all the chicks, right? All the girls I used to date. I used to do that. But like to me, now that I've actually like now that I'm a fiance.
Hello there.
I understand that all the stuff that I did back then, that's not dating. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it is dating, but it's not.
Hello there.
I don't know. I do want to tell y'all do need experience. Y'all do definitely want to 100% have experience in dating. Because you do not want to go out in the real world without any. Because relationships would be extremely hard if you have no experience whatsoever. Extremely hard. So I do recommend that. I guess I'm just going for this then. Where's the hello there reply? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was dying and I didn't want to die. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? But here you go. I'll give you 5 hellos there's. I really don't know how many y'all did. I did hear a few, so I'll give y'all 5. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. And hello there. I feel like I do a pretty good job at actually sounding like it. I'm gonna be a V forever? I highly doubt that. If you're a guy, there's a higher percentage. If you're a female, it's basically like still existent but not there. But trust me, once you become an adult, as long as you just try, you won't. I'm telling you, you just go to a bar. It's that simple and easy. You just gotta have the confidence. That's all. You don't need to be good looking, chat. Look, you want to know how to pick up chicks? Just be confident in yourself. You don't even have to be good looking, chat. I'm being 100% honest with you. Girls like confidence more than they like good looks. Some do. Some girls just like really submissive guys. Some girls like really good looking guys. But almost every single girl loves a confident guy. Alright? They do. Just be confident. Y'all got it. I'm not confident at all. It's not, yeah, I can't simply tell y'all, hey, get confident in yourself, because it's not that easy, alright? If you can believe it, chat, at one point I wasn't confident in myself. Now I'm extra confident in myself. I'm cocky, alright? I'm cocky. My glow up happened tremendously. You know, I got nice hair. I'm skinny, but I'm not like ugly skinny, you know? So for me, confidence came as I glowed, but it wasn't there in the beginning. I don't think confidence is there for anybody unless it's their family, you know? Your family will tell you, hey, you're good looking, or like, hey, and whatnot. But true confidence comes in oneself. I like to overthink. You enjoy overthinking? That's a first. I don't think I ever heard anybody say that. I hate overthinking. You are forgiven for not replying. I appreciate that, Balloon Phoenix. Thank you. Never interested in dating. No, I think you need to. Unless you really do plan on being like single forever and you want this, you need to have experience in dating. You need it. And I wish I was joking about that. But it is very important to have experience in dating. Also, hello there. You have none? Like I said, if you're in high school, this is the time to do it. If you have no experience, this is 100% the time to do it, chat. 100% the time to do it. Hello there. What's going on, Kim? Welcome. We're just talking about relationships and dating advice. This is probably like my third time talking about dating advice. Y'all asked me for high school advice. I'm giving y'all dating advice. What's wrong with me? Remember you? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't remember you. What's your name again? There we go. Double HP Moabs. We should still have this. Yo, Tumaru. Oh, Onaru, Tumaru. I'm mispronouncing your name, but welcome. Welcome, 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 and I hope we'll do. God, I think I'm having a seizure. I hope your day's going well. Can't talk. I'm dying over here. Kim, of course I remember you. But I do have to say though, why do you ask that? We can let it go through. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm actually not okay. Also, Punji, what's going on, my guy? Welcome, welcome. I am not okay. I am sick. But I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. Ooh! Okay, That is not what I meant to do. Although that could have worked. That honestly could have worked. I could have went for a perma spike. Because I was in your first and second year challenge? Exactly. I do remember you then. But like, I guess what I'm asking is that like, for me, I don't think I've ever asked a streamer that. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong. I mean, I was a kid at one point. I forgot to upgrade it to camo. Or something. Did it not have camo? Did it only have top path? What the heck? How did I die? Did it not have camo? Oh my god. What is wrong with me? You know what? I'm just gonna go the safe route, chat. I'm just gonna go with snipers. Yeah, I'm a sniper gamer. I'm sorry. Yo, Punji, what'd you think about the boss? Because it reminds me of Vortex, like with the speed and low HP. B bullets is really good. Oh, double HP, I forgot. What's up, JK man? JK man. D2 JK man. I don't know, I just like saying your name. We're just speedrunning right now. Farming is awful. They only gave you 3 of every tower, so yeah, I would imagine farming is not the best right now. But to be fair though, can we be fair? Can we be fair? Ninja Kiwi for the past multiple bosses has given us basically no restrictions. All right, so to have a restriction like this is fair. I feel like you're gonna go watch Creek Craft. I don't know who that is, but I'll see you, Kim. Hope to see you back later today. Yeah, I mean, I'll let Ninja Kiwi have this one. All right, they want us to have a difficult boss. I say let's have a difficult boss. Every single boss we had before this, like the last 4, has been extremely easy and fun. So yeah, I mean, you can get an Engie Paragon for tier 2 because of the cooldown reduction. Ooh. Yeah, it's like 40%, right? It's actually pretty crazy. But it leads to, I don't know, like when I thought about it, I was like, what type of farming could I possibly do? Because like technically you would think, you know, heli and sniper would be best because they can defend while also providing money. But then again, you could just do banks. I feel like banks are honestly pretty decent, especially with the 40% cooldown. He's a 6.5 million sub on YouTube. I'm saying, like, I don't know who he is. I'm sorry, I've never heard of him. But I'll see you. Difficult bot was Vortex. Wait, that was a recent one? I could be tripping. But I'll take your word for it, yeah. Was that really recent? By the way, chat, I said this in the beginning of my stream, but now that we have more people here, I plan on 100%ing all the Bloons Tower Defense games. Not all Bloons games, just all Bloons Tower Defense games. I'm gonna try. Now, when I say 100%, I don't mean getting every single medal in the game and whatnot. I just mean getting all the achievements. And also beating all the maps. I feel like beating all the maps, getting all the achievements, that's 100%ing in my book. Alright. When it comes to getting medals, that's like true 100%ing, and I'm not gonna do that again. Well, when I did it, it was a charity thing, but this time I'm actually just gonna try. Not only that, but it also will allow me to play Bloons Adventure Time, and I've never played that game, and I really want to. I want to play Bloons Adventure Time really badly. I feel like I'm missing out on it. Noru Raid, let's go! Balloonception. Yes, BTD on... What? What type of name is that? Also, I don't know why I got radar scanner. It wasn't needed. But the Norooster raid incoming. Let's go, let's go. I appreciate it, Noru. How was the boss for you? I was talking to Punchy about it. He said farming is absolutely horrible. Do you agree or do you disagree? How's the farming? Also, a random nerd. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice, read Black Border Maze. Beautiful. Let's go, Patch. You using it as an excuse to play Adventure Time? I'm using it as an excuse to do other content besides Bloons Tower Defense 6. So, if I want to play BTD 5 and make progression in that game, I can do it on stream. You know? It's to play multiple games besides BTD 6 for stream. And it's also for me to try out new games that I haven't played in a while or I've never played. So, like, try out Bloons Monkey City and actually play it, like, seriously. Like, make good, decent progression on it. You know, get all the achievements and get all the tiles or everything. Like, I'm not sure how to 100% that game. But, yeah. The farm spots on the map are awful for the map. What map was it? What map was it again? Let me check. What am I doing? Oh, tree stumps. Yes. Nice. We have all the military ones. Beautiful. All support, all military, all heroes. Next, I'm going to go primary, magic, and then powers. That's what we're doing. Someone kicked you after you just got disconnected? You hate to see it. That's why whenever I'm streaming, I always click on the button to see if anybody does it. I'm like, wow, that is not it, Chief. I'm gonna try to go boast this strategy. Both should do decently well. Good luck on the rest of your stream, Chemo. Hope the rest of your stream goes well. I appreciate that, Naru. Thank you. Once again, thank you for coming in here earlier while you were streaming and dropping a dono. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I used to drop donos all the time, but I can't do it because dude, I don't know. Naru, like, I'm interested to see how much money you make from YouTube. For me, I don't make that much. Then again, I just got started, but like, in terms of the amount of revenue, I don't know. Like, I have yet to get a new membership. Like, nobody has become a member, which is honestly blowing my mind. I kind of figured somebody would, but nobody's became a member yet on the YouTube channel. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I was like, dang, no, I thought somebody would, but nah. But then again, I don't really promote it. Like, some people actually... Kakaroto! Kakaroto! Thank you so much for the follow, my guy, and welcome. Welcome to the Kamehameha family and the KS Nation. I haven't said the Kamehameha family in a while, but that's still there. That still exists. What's going on, Bloons TD fan? Welcome. It was just before my first Elite Lich Tier 4. Was it lagging though? Like, I could see people doing it if like you were having internet issues. Not saying it's okay, but just saying like I can 100% see people doing it in general for that reason. Let's go Brown. Oh wait, this is okay, my bad. Oh, I did it backwards. It's supposed to be the other way around. What am I doing? Me? Give me membership or Pepper the Pig will come out and trap you at 3 a.m. and you'll become a Quantavious Diligent son at 3 a.m. I know I must have butchered that, but I still don't get the reference. I was trying to understand where that came from. Actually, nah, I'd rather just give a village. There we go. I know a lot of people can't. Like, Bloons Tower Defense has, like, majority of... That's another reason why I don't ask too much. Like, every so often, I'll remind people, like, hey, you can become a member, or hey, consider donating. But I don't really say it too much, because... a lot of kids watch Bloons Tower Defense 6. Like, a lot of kids watch the game and they can't. You know, they don't have money. So it's like I'm asking kids to donate at that point. And that's why I typically don't. Ding El Sun? Oh, okay, got you. Ding El Sun. That makes a lot more sense. Oh yeah, that is true. You want to know what is free, chat? Subscribing to the channel. Or at least YouTube channel. If you subscribe on Twitch, it's not free. But subscribing on YouTube is free. Sup, little bro? What's going on? Frink, Zig Kid. What's going on? You say little bro, so I'm guessing you know me? I don't know. Honestly, was this the right choice to go double shots? Yeah, it was the right choice. I'm tripping. I did sub. Hey, I appreciate that, BTD. Thank you, thank you, thank you. AKA yo sister? Oh, okay. See, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't know that. What you doing? What you doing on YouTube right now? And liked. See, I keep forgetting to tell people that. See, I'm such a bad YouTube streamer because, like, on Twitch you can't like the stream, but on YouTube you can like the stream, and I forget to remind people to do that. YouTube is weird. YouTube is unique. YouTube is definitely unique. Twitch is better. Not in the long run. I think in the long game, YouTube is definitely going to be a lot better, which is why I'm hopping on that train right now. Don't forget to share the stream link. No, I won't go that far. Not yet. I'll only tell people to share the stream if I'm doing something like a certain event. If I'm doing a certain event, I'll tell people to share the stream. But if I'm not doing anything too much, then I'll be like, whatever. You got done jogging and saw that I was live? You went jogging? Wait, hold up. Hold up. You went jogging? There's Chad. This ain't my sister. She never jogs. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who this person is. YouTube gets 70-30 split. Twitch gives you 50-50. Not only that, chat, but like YouTube, you can have your streams automatically be uploaded forever. Twitch only has your streams up 24 days if you're affiliated, and 60 days if you're partnered. YouTube keeps your things up forever. That's another thing I like. Izab's doing chimps, H-Bomb's doing tutorials, and me doing Odyssey for trophies. Are you also streaming right now? Is that what you're saying? You're also streaming right now? How did you get speed hack? It's not a hack, it's a mod. I don't hack. But it's called the faster forward mod. It's a really cool mod. I enjoy it. I quite enjoy it. No, not at all. YouTube gives barely anything. It's the merch that people get for money. Surprisingly, no. Ad revenue is pretty decent. I say decent. It's not good, but it is decent. Chemo merch? I did say, chat, if we get to, or eventually when we get to 10K on YouTube, I will be dropping merch. Like, I'll have merch on my channel, like, for a very long time. 10K merch. That's when I'm doing it. Because I feel like if I drop merch at 1K, like, I don't know, it's a little bit silly to do that. Especially if people aren't getting memberships. I highly doubt people will buy a shirt. I don't know, to me it just doesn't make sense. So I said, look, I'm still small, I'm still irrelevant. Let's get to 10K and then I'll have my official merch line, you know? I feel like that's fair. It does lower if you get demonetized, which I won't. If you watch my content on YouTube, I don't really cuss. I cuss sometimes on stream, not aggressively though. But I do on stream, but never in my videos, because I keep my videos 100% professional. How to get fast? This is a mod. It's called the Faster Forward mod, and I guess I can make a. You know what? I will. I'm going to make a video on how to install or how to get certain mods. But yes, welcome Adrian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. Trust me, I'll agree with you, JK man. A lot of these YouTubers get their money because of merch and other stuff that they have on the side. But YouTube still pays decent amount. I will say with Twitch, you do have to survive off of getting either partnered, because if you're partnered, then you get decent ad revenue, right? If you pull a decent amount of viewers and they don't sub, but you get decent ad revenue once you become partnered. If you're not into your affiliate, it's not worth it. Dang, we're struggling? What? Okay, now we're not. Thanks, bro. Of course, of course. I forgot what I did, but of course. No, I'm just kidding. You're probably talking to Sky. I can't get mods in update 34. I'm still working on that video. I'm making a video on how to install mods into BTD6. So don't worry, that'll be coming out. Also, Adrian, thank you so much for the sub, my guy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to the Chaos Nation. Yeah, I'll be dropping a video on how to install mods, and I'll make a small video on the Faster Forward mod. The thumbnail would have like speed hack, but it's not hacking. It's more like a mod. I just need a clickbait. I'm gonna just say what's up. I'm super tired and I might try and pull an all-nighter nonetheless. Yo, Saffron Land, welcome my guy. If you do, that's awesome my guy. I used to be able to pull all-nighters all the time, but I can't anymore. I have to go to sleep early because of my daughter. But I used to do it all the time. It was so fun. You turn on the bell? Let's go. That's a clap right there. Anyone who turns on the bell, who turns on notifications, that's awesome. I never ask for people to do that because I hate when people ask me to do that. When other YouTubers are like, make sure you turn on that bell, I'm like, dude, in all honesty, YouTube makes it to where you do not need a notification bell. For real, it makes it to where you don't need it. Because as soon as you go onto YouTube, if you watch the person, then they'll pop up on your feed. That's how YouTube has it right now. Me who gets Twitch notifications you do need. I agree with 100%. Twitch notifications is 100% needed. But YouTube, it's not really needed. First, YouTube streaming, yes. YouTube streaming, yes. YouTube videos, not really. God, man, I've been streaming for 40 minutes essentially, and I feel like we've only black bordered one map, and I have a 25 times speed hack on. But you know what I mean. See, this is why I don't say anything, chat, because y'all get me confused. It's not a hack, it's a mod. What's going on, William? I thought I could join you while I'm on Tom Clancy End War. Yo, dope. I appreciate you coming over here and saying hello. Tom Clancy. What a classic. This is honestly a really strong combination. Dragon's Breath got buffed, so it's really, really strong now. Jungle Bounty is just really good in general. Make sure you get Hearthorns. And then this will last you all the way until you get Spirit of the Forest. Am I doing co-op? Oh, I did say we would do co-op. I did say it, chat. Oh, why didn't nobody remind me? I said this week we could do co-op. Oh, man. I'm so bad, man. Why do I forget? I did say this week we would do co-op. It'll have to be next weekend. Next weekend is when we have to do it. It'll be modded co-op though. Modded co-op next weekend. I'm also thinking about next weekend also starting off Bloons Adventure Time. Modded co-op Pog, of course. Modded co-op, of course. I don't know why, Chad, but I really do want to play Bloons Adventure Time. I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't even played it yet. Modded co-op, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna basically tell y'all the exact mods to download. Just because you need to have the exact same mods as me in order for it to work. Also, chat, by the way. I think I remember what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Who saw that video about the full history of Bloons? Who watched that video? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Who has watched that video so far? Me? I haven't watched it yet. But I'm thinking about watching it on stream. It's 2 hours long, but I want to watch it on stream with y'all. And I'll go over it. We can speed through it. We don't have to watch the entire thing, because 2 hours is 2 hours. We don't have to watch the entire thing, but I want to go over certain sections, like certain games, and talk to y'all about it. What's 2 hours long? I'll show y'all. We'll do this. We'll complete this map, or complete this level, and then I'll pull up the link for y'all. We're not gonna watch the entire 2 hours because that's asking too much, and I need to be a better streamer. All right, I'm not gonna be a reacting Andy for 2 hours. No, I'm gonna be a reacting Andy for about like an hour. All right, but I'll show y'all. I saw it but didn't watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all something that's really funny, chat. Because I was initially making this video, or I was initially going to do what this guy was going to do, but a little bit differently. I was going to do the history of Ninja Kiwi instead of the history of Bloons Tower Defense. Or Bloons, my bad. The Bloons franchise. But it was essentially going to be the same thing. And I'll even show you the script that I was working on and everything like that. You saw that in your inbox? Yes, it was like popping up everywhere. And I was watching it a little bit. I haven't watched much, but I was like, you know what? I want to watch this on stream. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Let's turn this off. Let's see if it pops up on my feed. It was on my feed, man. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? It already has 1 million views, by the way, and it hasn't even been a week yet. 1 million views, which is insane. The actual history of Bloons, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Jesus. All right, we're gonna start over, because like I said, I only got to like the 2-minute mark. I didn't get far. Oh yeah, his voice is quite deep, by the way. But real quick though, I want to show you one more thing. Let me pull up something real quick. If I can find it. I want to show you something really, really bad. Okay, Nope, wrong one. Did I delete it? There's no way I deleted it. There's no way. Here it goes. Okay. A brief history of the Bloons franchise. This is the script that I was writing. This is the script that I was writing, Chad. I was doing what this guy was doing, and he beat me to it because I wasn't on top. I could have got these million views. This millions of views could have been. Nah, actually, nah, it couldn't have been mine. All right. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, chat. I was lazy. I was on top. But then I fell. But yes, I have everything. The intro, the Bloons, talking about Bloons Tower Defense, talking about Bloons Tower Defense 2, Bloons Tower Defense 3, Bloons Tower Defense 4, Bloons Super Monkey. I had this. I was in progression of this video, bro. The scripting, bro. Look, I'll read it to y'all, all right? All right, I'll read it to y'all. Bloons Tower Defense is one of the most popular Flash games of the early 2000s and still very beloved till this day. Today I will be going over a brief history of the Bloons franchise. If you ended up enjoying today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you. Ninja Kiwi was founded in 2006 in Auckland, New Zealand by brothers Chris and Stephen Harris. Both wanted to make games on the Adobe Flash program, and their first game wasn't even a Bloons game, but instead a game called Cash Sprint. Bro, he literally got my intro, bro. Oh my god, bro. He literally had the same intro. He literally did. Or where you raced against other players trying to get the fastest time on the leaderboard each week, and their first balloon game wasn't released until March 2007, and that was Bloons. And then I start talking about the balloons. But we're gonna watch this one, all right? Here we go.
Hello everyone, I have one question for you. How many Bloons games are there? It's a simple question really. Bloons TD6 has a 6 in it. Therefore the answer is 44. There is 44 Bloons games. On the surface it seems absurd. How
There technically is 44, but I don't count majority of them for certain reasons, and he'll go over them in this one. I'm pretty sure.
do you make 44 games out of a monkey throwing darts
By the way, hello, Gloop. I don't wanna, forget about you. But hello, everybody. I see y'all talking. Hello.
at Bloons? But when you look into it, an interesting story is revealed. Some of these games are cornerstones in Flash history, and other games have become lost media.
I went over this, bro. I went over this. Nobody knew about this, but I went over it in my 10 facts about the Dart Monkey. I was like, yo, this guy right here. There's so much lore in the old games, and I was...
Some of these titles shows the benefits of good community interactions, while others are a lesson to never release your games unfinished. Otherwise you'll get something that has only lost players since launch.
Rip.
This is the history
Rip.
of
Let me get some rip
Bloons,
of,
and it all started
Battles
in
2.
2006, when two brothers, Chris and Stephen Harris, decided to start creating video games. So the two went on to create the greatest game of all time, Cash Sprint.
Bro, he's... No! Nah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. This guy, he would have made the video... His video would have been a lot better than mine. Mine would have been shorter, and mine would have been more, like, serious, I guess, than his. His has a lot of jokes, I assume.
And this game is very bad. The music is annoying, the control...
Yeah, so with this game, actually, chat, fun fact, this game was meant for people to make money. There was a leaderboard where you could play, and the first person, like the person who got first place in the leaderboard, got money each week. That's how it worked.
Controls are weird and there's absolutely nothing stopping you from driving out of bounds. They tried making a few more Flash games, but none of them really took off. And so, in a bit of desperation, Steven turned to the smartest...
Yeah, so eventually the story was that Stefan went to his wife and was like, yo, give me a game idea. And she was like, whoa, what about, a monkey throwing a dart? Like a carnival game. And he was like, yo, that's genius.
The most experienced game person he knew, his wife, and asked her what game he should make next. The response was, make something like the carnival game, where you throw darts at balloons.
You're literally pausing every 5 seconds?
Bloons.
Correct.
This
I'm sorry.
immediately set off sparks in Steven's brain, and 90 minutes later, the monkey was born. The original Bloons isn't a tower defense, but a game where a monkey throws darts at balloons.
Chat, how many of y'all played this
Believe it
one?
or not, Bloons is a puzzle game. You only have a limited amount of darts, so shooting them in the correct direction with the right amount of force is important. This game has a balloon that
Feels
sprays
bad.
tacks when popped, another one that explodes, and another one that freezes balloons around them, making them unpoppable. If you thought that's...
What did I write for me? I want to see what I wrote for me. I said, this was our first introduction into the Bloons franchise. This game was simple. You play as a dart monkey and try to pop as many balloons as you can. The concept for Bloons came from Stefan's wife, suggesting a game where you could plop balloons with darts like ones at carnivals. Bro, he stole it from me. Oh my god. Not really sure what made them go with the monkey as your character, but I would say it was a good choice nonetheless. The game was a major success. Picked up by Dig, the game ended up racking approximately 100,000 players per day. And I'm not sure if you know this, but during that time, 1,000 players was actually insane, which is true. 100,000 players at the time was insane. Reaching number 2 in the App Store, by 2011, the game has been played over 3 billion times. Producing a bunch of spin-offs and player packs to keep the fans interested with their major project. Or with their next major project, which is Bloons Tower Defense. But that was my version of it.
is bad, there's also 2 types of walls, and these stupid rubber blocks. The rubber
Battles 1
block
better
is
than
by
Battles
far
2?
the
Oh,
most
1000%.
infuriating object in this game. The 14th level requires you to bounce a dart through a maze of sorts to pop the balloons. Simple, right? Well, that's what I thought about this game until I reached this level. Not only do you have seemingly no control over where the dart goes, but in order to beat the level, you have to pop 95% of the balloons. Even if you get most of the balloons, you can still fail because you missed a few at the end. Luckily, I eventually managed to beat it and progressed to the boomerang stages where you have a boomerang. I'm very conflicted on this game. On one hand, there's a lot of creative looking levels like the one where you light a fuse to a bomb, or the ones with clever solutions like the one where you freeze balloons at the top and then bounce your dart across the ice.
Oh yeah,
or
that's
just
pretty
turn
smart.
into Pac-Man. But for every cool level, there's 2 more that are downright sadistic. In level 26, you have a single dart and your goal is to pop 60
Alright. Is he gonna talk more facts or is he just gonna talk about the games?
this piece of modern art. Almost every single level I played was amazing. The community made stages are just that fun. There is the odd one that is clearly 5-star bait, but then there's the cool ones like the one with only 1 balloon, and there's the one where you play beer pong and balloons made by sandwich.
That's funny.
Get 2 levels into
I forgot you can submit challenges for people to play. That's insane. I forgot about that. That's actually really dope.
This game. Creating a game where you let the community do the work for you was such a
Yo,
great
Ninja Kiwi's
idea that
actually
they did it
smart,
2
chat.
more times within the next
Ninja
6
Kiwi's
months.
actually smart.
Anyways, it was time for a new Bloons game, and Ninja Kiwi had just the thing you need. In August of 2007, Bloons Tower Defense was finally released.
Okay, let me read mine real quick. Okay, August 16th, 2007, Bloons Tower Defense was released. Keeping within the same theme of popping balloons, they changed the concept to preventing balloons from reaching the end of the track, losing lives in the process if they do so. You earn money from popping balloons and are able to buy towers to help defend. There are a few things I want to go over with that will change over the next Bloons Tower Defense games we end up discussing. That's the towers, the content, the balloons, and the gameplay. There was only 5 towers in the game, those being the Dart Tower, the Tac Tower, Ice Tower, Bomb Tower, and Super Monkey. There was only 1 map and 1 game mode. The balloons came out in rounds, going all the way up to round 50. You could upgrade your towers to help defend against the increasingly more difficult rounds. Unlike in balloons, the colors of the balloons in this game are actually mean something. So like in the ones we previously just saw, the colors didn't matter, but this one it does. The colors resemble the amount of health / layers the balloons have. For an example, a green balloon has 3 layers popping. Yeah. The balloons in this game consist of red, blue, green, yellow, black, and white. This game was definitely a major success as well. People loved the design and simplicity of it. Most tower defense back then were either too confusing or just didn't work. Trust me on this. Trust me, this one had its issues, but for the most part, it was very well made for its time. Once Ninja Kiwi saw the success of the Bloons Tower Defense, they quickly went into work on making the sequel. That's how I went about it.
Core gameplay is still there, if a bit more clunky.
Your friend
There's
sent
no
you the
tower
video of
or
this?
start round
Oh my
hotkeys.
god.
The range on every tower is definitely incorrect, as tacks don't hit the edges of their range, and on top of that, darts disappear really quickly after being thrown. There's also a lack of more modern features like targeting or pop counts, instead having a range indicator of all things and a very ambiguous speed meter. Despite that, it's still a good bit of fun. Darts
Yeah,
are the main way
ambiguous.
to pop balloons here because there isn't many alternatives. Not only is there only 5 towers, but most of them are overpriced garbage. The bomb tower costs $900, while the ice monkey, which can't even pop balloons, costs $850. Neither of these towers feel like they are worth the price, especially when compared to the dart tower, which in this game fires really fast for some reason. And don't even get me started on the super monkey. I have no actual evidence for this, but I'm 90% sure the super monkey is a joke tower added in by the developers meant to troll players who think the super in its upgrade name means it's good, because it's not. The super monkey in this game is complete garbage. He costs $4,000 and I wouldn't even say he's worth half that price. I had 7 dart monkeys which were collectively
Nah, if he was 2,000, that would be extremely good.
And these monkeys handled the ways of balloons pretty easily, but when I sold them all for 1 super monkey, everything went downhill. Choosing to place a super monkey killed me almost immediately, as the $4,000 was unable to handle rounds the cheaper dart monkey army destroyed. It goes deeper too. On round 42, the game questions, how many monkeys does it take to make a super monkey? Making fun of how this maths problem will keep you up at night. When you then beat round 47, the tooltip says, you got any super monkeys yet? Are they really worth all that money? This is literally the game telling you that this tower sucks 3
Yeah, yeah.
rounds before it ends. You can't
I like this. Is he still going into a lot of detail?
times putting you into negative money. By purchasing faster firing, this exploit can be used to create a hypersonic
Oh, he's talking about the exploit for the tax. How you can stack them.
shooter, which let me beat all 50 rounds with a single tower. This bug can be used on other things, though it's not very useful. You can give the dart monkey full map range, but he won't be able to use it since the dart disappears immediately after being thrown. Although you can increase his pierce to create what is essentially a BTD1 juggernaut. Another funny glitch lets you place towers on the track. By right-clicking a tower after selecting it, you can
Yeah, it was very
place them
buggy.
on the menu covering the start button. Both of these bugs are still possible in BT2. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Seeing as BTD1 was performing much better in numbers, a sequel was released just 2 months later. And by sequel, I mean a carbon copy of the original game,
but with just a little bit more flavor. I love when the games literally tell you, hey, don't buy this, it sucks. But if they tell you that and then it's good, I would like that. But if they tell you that it sucks and it does suck, then what was the point of even adding it? Like,
better.
I don't
There's
get it.
0 new upgrades apart from the Super Monkey's laser vision, and the only other new features are the road items, the boot
They needed that though. I think like Bloons Tower Defense 2 was hands down the hardest, but it gave you the tax, which is like really, really needed to troll curious players probably. Well, 100%, yeah, but like, I don't know. They could have made something great at that point, you know, like to troll or to make something good. They decided to troll. By the way, let me tell y'all about the Bloons Tower Defense 2. Bloons Tower Defense 2 released within a year, October 2007. BTD2 added a few new towers, maps, balloons, and difficulties into the game. The new towers being Road Spikes, Glue Gunner, or Monkey Glue, and Boomerang. The maps the maps corresponded with the difficulties, meaning easy, medium, and hard had their own separate maps. The new balloons introduced were the lead and rainbow balloons, the lead being the first special balloon, having an immunity to sharp projectiles, only being able to be popped by the cannon. This game fixed all the issues I had with the first Bloons Tower Defense, allowing players to have a cheap and quick way to handling leaks with road spikes. A form of CC that wasn't harmful to you, cough cough, the ice ball, because as he mentioned before, it was garbage, and having all diversity, not only just playing the same map over and over. The game felt like it was going somewhere, and it wasn't just a one-off. Ninja Kiwi was trying to prove to us that they weren't just your average game company. They took what they learned from the past 2 games and went right back into working on the next installment into the Bloons franchise. And in my opinion, one of the best Bloons game of all time. Which I do agree. I love Bloons Tower Defense 3.
Boomerang Monkey, and 2 new
Lag? No, don't tell me we're lagging, please.
difficulties.
What's the point of this challenge? The point of this challenge is for me to black border as many maps. So, we're taking like a small break and going over this video. I'm not sure if you saw it, but it's called the actual history of balloons. So we're just watching it real quick.
What I find interesting is the significant price decrease for all the bad towers in the previous game. The ice ball now costs a more reasonable $385, while the cannon costs $520, at least on easy. The cannon is a lot better here, simply because it's impossible to win without using it. Ninja Kiwi was so upset that people bet the game by spamming one tower that they added a lead balloon. The game promises it's impossible to win with only dart monkeys, and it's right. Nothing can pop the lead balloon except a cannon, which forces you to place it down. Though this doesn't really change the best strategy. Instead of only using dart monkeys, you now only use dart monkeys and the occasional cannon to pop leads. The developers must have also realized this, because at one point the game guilt trips you into using other towers. You might not need to use every tower type, but think of the wasted programming and graphic drawing if you don't.
Oh my god, Ninja Kiwi, that's so cringe. They're like, yo, I know you can beat the game with just bombs and darts, but come on, consider using the other ones. Look at all the effort we put in. That's cringe, Ninja Kiwi. That's cringe.
The game is a lot harder and therefore more interesting.
Oh, I forgot that you had to like drag them each time. Oh, you came from Nauru. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
than the first one. Black and white balloons appear earlier, and there's even a new rainbow balloon containing 2 of each, the equivalent of popping 37 red balloons. This becomes a problem when your dart monkeys can only pop 2 balloons at a time. You'll end up using road spikes to catch the balloons that get by.
Nah, honestly, I think boomerangs in this game is actually the best tower. Surprisingly, you know what? I think I should. I think I should honestly make. I think I know my next video, chat. Give me a second. The best tower in every Bloons tower defense game. I just thought of it. Boom. Boom. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
That is, if you're bad at the game. See, I always thought the monkey glue was a
I know the true
completely
history.
useless
Monkey pops
line. It
balloons.
doesn't even pop anything.
You have the lore history, and then you have the actual like Bloons history.
What a waste of $40. After revisiting this game, I realized that glue is the strongest thing you could possibly buy and a key factor to beat in hard mode. When
He's
there's
right.
2 rows, your monkeys will focus on one of them and ignore the other path. It's a bit stupid, but that's how they're programmed. The solution to this problem is to slow the balloons down on the longer path so that by the time they reach the monkeys, you will have already popped all the balloons from the other path. Alternatively, you can
Glue also works in all the layers, so just because you popped one layer doesn't mean the other layers are just going to go faster. They actually affect all the layers, which is really nice.
use the glue to ensure the destruction of the rainbow. It moves so slowly that just a few dart monkeys. The boomerang monkey's tail can actually pop balloons. I tested this in-game and I could not replicate it. So either this is some super secret Easter egg or I've been trolled. BTD3. After
Let's go.
almost a year.
We're going to watch BTD3 now. I am skipping along just because I don't want to watch everything. Like, we got quite a bit of stuff. We don't need to watch the BTD6 in the future, right? We don't need to. Because we're living in it. We don't need to watch Battles 2 because we all know how bad that game was. We could watch a little bit of Bloons Tower Defense, Adventure Time, and Pops. I mean, he spent like no time on it. He gave it 3 minutes. What? It's the golden game? Oh yeah, this is the golden game, the
Bloons Tower
classic.
Defense 3 came out, and was it worth it? Yes. This game was so good in fact that it even got copyright claimed and the developers had to change its name from Bloons Tower Defense to BTD3. This Com2 US company trade
Com2us is the developer that I play. I play their game on my phone. It's called Summoner's War.
marked the term tower defense in 2008. Every Flash game had to quickly change their name to avoid being sued in international court. Anyway, this game has 2 extra upgrade paths, 2 new monkeys, road item abilities, and 2 new balloons, as well as maps that can turn in.
They trademarked it and never use it again. That's the point. You only trademark it to make the money. Doesn't mean you need to use it. It's like the Happy Birthday song. But just like the Happy Birthday song, I don't think Tower Defense is trademarked anymore. So Ninja Kiwi could use it again, but they're not.
Circles instead of basic squares. Free play was also finally added. When the game ends, you're given the option to fry eggs on your overheating computer, and you can also spam spikes.
Chad, I used to play this game all the
Made me
time.
realize how fun the road items are. These 3 items.
This was
are
like my
their own
favorite game for the
subgenre of
longest.
Tower defense. The pineapple is capable of dealing with clumps of balloons, and it pops 3 layers. It's cheaper than the road spike, making it more cost effective as long as you have the time to place it ahead of the balloons. The Moab is a new blimp added to the game, taking many hits to pop.
No,
and
an
it drops
ad.
4
Did y'all get an ad? If so, I'll wait. At this point, if people got an ad, I'll take a step and I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. So, for the YouTube people, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a drink and take a leak. All right, I'll be right back. I got like a 10-second ad. Oh god. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Told you I was taking a leak. L's. Stop giving me L's. What do you mean? I'm back. Alright, here we go.
Brown balloons, which then split into 2 rainbows.
Look at the ceramics. Yeah, those are ugly ceramics.
Since most towers do 1 damage at a fairly
Those ceramics look like the thing I just dropped in the toilet. No, I'm just kidding.
slow pace, the Moab is basically unkillable. Luckily, rolled spikes do 10 damage a pop, making them the perfect tool for destroying Moabs. Also, on a side note, while in later games the Moab became its own blimp with balloons in it, I love the implication that in BTD3 the balloons have developed missiles to help them reach the end. You can clearly see the 4 brown balloons riding on this surfboard thing. But no, really, Ninja Kiwi based this thing off an actual missile. The game mentions that it does not stand for Mother of All Balloons, rather Massive Ordnance Air Balloon. This is the exact same name found on the GBU-43B Moab.
What the heck? That's crazy. Okay, I thought it did. Interesting. Rose spikes destroyed Moabs the best. Makes sense. Well, yeah, it does. Because it does a good amount of damage. Like, you spamming them does a good amount of damage.
Page, but replace balloon with bomb. Great reference.
You think the Moab looks ugly?
You know, this surface
What?
history tab has some interesting implications for the Bloons lore. But enough of that, you can literally pop Moabs using only road items. Sometimes the Moab popped way ahead of my monkeys, which forced me to spam glue, pineapple.
That's not true, by the way. The way you handle them is with bombs and super monkeys. That's how you handle them.
And spikes. It's crazy how powerful the road items are in this game, even if you
Yeah, they're
technically
really
lose cash
strong.
using them. Other ways to deal with threats include setting your monkeys to last, which can be good for the spike bolt as it works best when firing in straight lines. You can also set tack shooters to last, even though it doesn't do anything. As for the new
So does this mean the monkeys are war criminals? 100%. Chat, I'm no balloon expert, but let me tell you that both sides are in the wrong. Balloons had their war crimes, and the monkeys had their war crimes. The monkeys are not good guys, but nor are the balloons. These are 2 civilizations who have done each other wrong. Alright? And you'll learn more in the games coming out. Nah, I don't
towers,
know.
the beacon is helpful for buffing the attack speed of your monkey spam, but more importantly, it lets you unlock the
Someone made an
super
in-depth
monkey
video on every war crime in BTD6.
storm.
I
If
mean, you
don't
have
think your
the
towers
monkeys
can
using
defend
military
around, or if you
towers,
don't
so
believe in
I
your
feel like
index
that's a
finger,
huge
then
one.
The Super Monkey Storm is the thing for you. It's how I bet the hardest map in the game. Yeah, this thing is a win button. You don't have to play the game. It might cost around $1,000, but for an upgrade that removes thinking, micro, and strategy, that's well worth the price. The reason I use tack shooters to beat the hardest map rather than spamming dart monkeys is because dart monkeys are terrible in this game.
Yep.
Genuinely awful. The only useful upgrade they received let them pop 1 extra balloon per shot. It's okay against the reds and blues, but it scales horribly into the late game.
The reason why it's so bad in this game is because now balloons are no longer just like layers. Now you have actual HP on the ceramics and the Moab. And Pierce is good, which is why Dart Monkey was good in the other games. Because you needed that Pierce that it had. It was cheap and it was spammable. But in this game, you need damage. You need good damage and good Pierce, which is why you saw him spamming tacks, and bombs are even good, and super monkeys. Those are honestly the only towers you need.
Do you know what is worth it? Tack shooters. With the new blade shooter upgrade, tack balloons obliterate everything that's not a Moab. This upgrade lets the tack shooter pop 3 balloons instead of 1, creating a monster of a tower. You don't even need to buy a cannon for leads. The pineapples are well capable of destroying their slow-moving outer shell. Speaking of the cannon, I now retract my statement that it was
Super
bad.
Monkey Prime
After
in his
some
storm,
healthy
yeah.
harassment from
Or
the
Super Monkey
community, I
Storm
have
in
come
his
to the
prime.
conclusion
What the
that
heck?
It is almost as good as the tack shooter. The cannon now fires much faster and can pop through 2 layers of balloons with the frag
Yeah, the
bombs
cannon is
upgrade.
honestly
Add an
so
ice
good.
tower that can now pop black balloons, and you've got a combo that can only be stopped by ceramics and Moabs. The only bad towers are the boomerang and the dart monkey. The spike-a-pult isn't the best either, but at least when you upgrade it fully, you can pop a lot of balloons for an expensive price. The spike-pult is so expensive that when I clicked on it to check the pop count, I was suddenly charged $5 from my bank account. This guy has a $900 $100 upgrade, and all it does is make the spiked ball not disappear when leaving its range. Almost as great as when the dart monkeys miss balloons that are right in front of them. Or
I
when
hated
the
that map.
boomerang somehow misses a red balloon that's touching its face. Are you even aiming? To be fair, this does seem to be a general problem with BTD3, as I've even seen tack shooters that be controlled by 4 ceramics or driven by a monkey. The game itself is fairly
If you don't know what he's talking about here, he's talking about the blimp. So, as you can tell, the blimp was being controlled by a monkey so he can pop balloons.
simple. Once you die, this brutal death animation plays and the game assures you that the monkey is safe, which I don't believe at all. The only real noteworthy thing about this game was this strange glitch I found. Initially, the balloon sounds randomly disappeared, which was weird. But just like when the monkey gained hyper-realistic eyes, I assumed it was a bug and kept playing. Then the Moab sound stopped playing, causing the game to be completely silent before my monkey clipped out of bounds and I never saw him again.
Alright, let's skip a little bit forward.
Repeating the process. After a while, I just gave up. I searched up a playthrough of these levels, and I can safely say I didn't miss much. I don't think I'm alone either. If you look at the comments in this video, you find the creator to level 4, and not even this guy could beat his own level again after making it. How am I supposed to win if the creator himself can't pass it? I did a quick test with unlimited darts mode, and after you make that crazy shot, you didn't have to take a second one in order to pop the rainbow balloon. Even if I somehow made it past that first shot, the second one would have undoubtedly finished me. Luckily, I can play Bloons Tower Defense 3 on my 10-year-old iPhone because
That was insane! What?
BTD iOS has just come out. All you need to know about this game is that it was removed from the App Store, and this video I found of a guy beating round 100 on hard. Sorry for the quality, my sister broke the good video camera. They also made an iOS version of Bloons which sounds horrible. Imagine trying to beat this level with your fat finger blocking where you're trying to shoot. No, it's time to
Let's
play
go,
an actually
Chad.
good game.
The most underrated Bloons Tower Defense game in the franchise, not counting Adventure Time, because that actually is number 1. But like just talking mainstream, this is hands down like the most underdogged
BTD4.
game.
Comparing BTD4 to the third game is like comparing a one-dimensional shape to a two-dimensional one.
Yo, what's going
Or at
on,
least
Viper?
That's what I thought
Welcome.
before I played the game again. It is ugly as hell. If
Yeah, it
3
is
a
extremely
Flash
ugly.
game with developer art and 5 a game with an art style, then BTD4 is this uncanny thing in between. Why does the track have shadows on both sides?
True, I didn't even notice that. Dude, the tracks have shadows. What?
And how is this Spike Factory on the water? Did they remove the laws of physics in this game too? I always remembered BTD4 as an upgrade to the third game, yet it feels like the same game with a different coat of paint. There's only 2 new balloons, the Camo Balloon and the BFB. In this game, the Camo Balloon functions like the lead balloon, where only certain towers...
Yeah, so this is the
First
camo
and
balloon
pop
right
it.
here. This is the one camo balloon. It's not a green camo balloon. It's just called the camo balloon. And it doesn't... It's only one. It's only one type of balloon. There's no red, blue, or anything like that. It's just this balloon right here.
or in this case see it. The BFB on the other hand is the Moab but stronger, dropping 4 when popped. The Bloons must really hate that Bloons guy if they put a red cross over him on their strongest blimp, but it isn't very scary. By the point you make it to BFBs, you've already been popping Moabs and ceramics for a while, so it shouldn't be possible for the BFB to kill you. Also, you can just place road spikes to pop camo Bloons, so the rounds end up feeling really
Used to
similar
be the
BTD3.
strongest.
The upgrades on the
Trust
other
me,
hand
when
are
BTD7
really
came
weak.
out or comes
BTD3 had
out,
4
bad will be
upgrades on each
nothing.
tower, so logically, in order to make BTD4 the bigger
You told somebody that I'm your son? Ah.
game, it also has 4 upgrades. Instead of having 2 tiers of 2 paths, this game has 1 path with 4 upgrades. Although this works in the game's favor, as it lets towers get much stronger the more upgrades you buy. The cannon's final upgrade deals 10 times damage.
Oh yeah, that's why I like this this game, because the upgrades were actually so good. Like in BTD3, they gave you an entirely new path or an entirely new upgrade, right? You have the tier 2s now. In this game, you have tier 4s. It's insane. We jump from tier 2s to tier 4s. It's insane. What would a bad look like in this game? I have no idea. I know it'll look bad. What's going on, PC? Welcome. Looks like a big fish. That's the point. It's supposed to. It's supposed to look like a shark. Does he not go over it? He has to go over it. It's like one of the most iconic things in this game. He doesn't go over it. What?
Edge to Moabs. The tack shooter turns
Yo, the King Mole, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
into a fire shooter. The dart monkey turns into the catapult monkey. But wow, this game must hate itself for something, because when you open it, immediately you get asked to play BTD5, a better game. Even the developer of BTD4 insults himself in a comment on this random video I found. This game also added the strongest tower in this entire franchise, the farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Farm is OP. Can I get some Farms OP in chat? Farms is definitely OP. It's been OP since the introduction. OP in Blue Star Defense 4, OP in Blue Star Defense 5, OP in Bloons Monkey City, OP in Blue Star Defense 6, OP in Battles 1, OP in Battles 2. It's OP everywhere. Give me a game where the banana farm is not OP, chat. I dare you. I dare you to tell me a game where this tower is just not. Farms are trash, not gonna lie. Oh, man's controversial. The man's controversial. Chat, watch how the farms worked in this game. They don't drop bananas. They work like Benjamin. They give you money at the end of the round. Blue Star Defense 1, they didn't exist, my friend. You're cheating. Blue Star Defense, they don't exist, chat. What are you talking about? Blue Star Defense 7? Yo, what if they made farms absolutely garbage in Blue Star Defense 7? I could believe that.
For only $1 you can make $80 at the end of each round. You can then upgrade it for more money, which can be used.
Yeah, you get money at
reinvest
the end
into
of the
more
round
farms,
instead
and
of
the
just getting
cycle
bananas
keeps
that you have to
going.
get.
After I filled the map with farms, I was making $8,000 per round, which is more than enough for me to buy random towers. That's the thing about farms.
My
Because
hair
you
looks like a
eventually
ripe
make
banana
so
right
much
now.
money, you can
I
spam
appreciate that, thank
terrible
you.
towers, and because there's so much of them, it will defend against the Bloons. This is also the first game to have music which isn't some royalty-free song. At least I think. The later games reuse the motive established here, so I assume it was created specifically for this game. But if that's true, I am unable to find credits for the person who composed it. My bad.
Yeah, so fun fact, Ninja Kiwi hired their own official music producer right around Bloons Star Defense 5. Bloons Star Defense 5 is when their production and their team development jumped. Like, Bloons Star Defense 4 showed them like, hey, we made a good amount of money, let's invest all of it into this game. And they went all in from Bloons Star Defense 5. They got a music producer who is Tim Haywood, and he's been making music ever since. What else? The quality work. So if you noticed, there's like no artwork, as you can tell. Every upgrade basically looks the same,
Hello
except
there.
for like these guys. They always have a little bit of
Best
change.
guess is that it's a track called Volcano Party off a site called
Also, hello there.
Images Music. My only evidence for this is that someone got copyright claimed over using this music by the same website 29 times. But even that might be a dead end, as if you check the website yourself, you learn that the music was added after BTD4 came out.
Exactly. That's the thing too, is that I've been copyright claimed. I've been copyright claimed 6 times already. 6 times I've been copyright claimed for using Tim Haywood's music. But he uses samples that other people use, but they try to copyright claim my videos for it. So I have to do a dispute and an appeal to get those copyright claims off of my videos. I have to give them a whole list of reasons why. Like, first off, this came out first. This was the person that did it. This is a song you're trying to claim it as to be, but it's not. The whole ordeal. It's horrible. So if you're thinking about doing Bloons content on YouTube, be careful and do not use Bloons Monkey City music. It is absolutely filled with copyright claim music.
this is a false claim. There's also an improved targeting system, one for strong.
What's going on, King Mole? Welcome.
Which I can't find a use for. Why would you ever?
Do you remember the server you made? I actually have a new server that's coming out. It's not gonna be Pixelmon related, but yeah.
Hotkeys for every tower except the Spike Factory and Dartling, because I guess they're racist. This makes the game feel a lot smoother and faster compared to 3. If you don't want to wait 5 years.
No Street Party? No, Street Party's fine, but every other one is not good. Street Party is 100% fine.
If you're not careful. Pressing K for road spikes is also a nice addition, allowing you to pop leaking balloons faster before you can die. Even better, the game gives you a rough idea of how many balloons come next.
Oh yeah,
with the
RBE.
red balloon equivalent stat, showing you the number of pops required to beat the upcoming round. There was also a custom map editor, but it has been purged from existence.
Oh,
so
chat.
Talk about it. And
oh man, I'm so excited for that.
On any balloon
I'm trying not to pause as much because I know that I don't like that.
My favorite aspect of this game are the new challenges. The first one asks you to beat this easy map using only Dart and Super Monkeys. I went into this thinking it would be a cakewalk given how overpowered.
Why did he say
the
Spike
Dart
Factory
monkeys
is?
tend to be. But
I don't think he did.
Very wrong. I died thinking Super Monkeys would defend anything, clearly forgetting
they were
how
horrible in this
overpriced
game though,
they are.
chat. To be
Before I
fair,
began
Spike
spamming
Factories
Spike
were actually
Dart
pretty bad
monkeys,
in this
and
game.
For some reason that worked. There are so many straight lines here that if you get enough catapults, they can handle anything you throw at them. The next one was even easier. Only Spike Factories and Dartling Gunner. I didn't even have.
No, we don't ever time you pause. Oh, every time you pause, you have to do 100 push-ups. Ah. Let me just unpause this then.
To use the Dartling Gunner. The best strategy here is to spam Spike Factories at the end and wait. The balloons take so long to get near the exit that by the time they do, your Spike Factory army would have created an unstoppable wall of spikes. The hardest part about this was timing pineapples to pop lead, but it was smooth sailing for the most part, until the second last round. In BTD4, glue can't slow ceramics, so if they show up on this challenge, then there's a big problem. So many balloons started coming out that I was forced to become my own Spike Factory and spammed spikes for dear life to survive. And it worked, so I can safely say that this challenge is for stupid babies. 50k to beat 50 Moabs?
I hear you, man. I get it. Let's go ahead and go to the next in the franchise.
This guy was clearly on a mission to destroy as many balloons as possible. No wonder they start attacking you later. Here it is. Bloons. Wait, where's the 2? There it is. Listen, this game
Bloons
has balloons
2, chat.
you can pop on the main menu. It can't possibly be bad. Oh no, what is this? What am I looking at? Clicking on the Super Monkey allows you to completely obliterate any levels. However, you only have a limited number of these skips, but you can buy more with coins from this random website. You also get an extra skip for completing worlds on the new Fortnite map. But yeah, Bloons 2 has become a mobile game on Flash.
100 push-ups now? No, Chad, no.
A feature showcasing you the solution to levels, only to charge you for it as well. At least this maximum distance button is free, though I was still skeptical.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm gonna pause it one more time, alright? I'm pausing Andy. What do you want from me, chat? Listen, I'm telling y'all facts, okay? Bloons 2 was when... No, my bad. Bloons Tower Defense 4 was the start of Ninja Kiwi being money hungry, okay? I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Okay? This was the start of Ninja Kiwi being money hungry, and I'll show y'all exactly why.
Does this mean the level...
My bad. Okay, look at this. Do you see this right here? Buy coins. This is when Ninja Kiwi made their official currency. It's called NK coins. You could have spent money back in the day to get bonuses. He didn't go over it. I think he did, but I might have went over it. But you can buy NK coins and in bundles and buy stuff. So like, if I go here and go to upgrades, you could buy these, right? I can't buy them now, but you know what I mean? Like, you can buy these. So if I go to... wait, where am I at? I guess I can't go there. Oh, wait, no, I can. Here we go. If I go to achievements and go to store, I can buy these with currency. Buy maps, upgrades, everything like that. I did spend money. Alright, fair enough. Chat, don't judge me. Just because I love the game. And I wanted to try it out. So I bought some coins and I bought everything. But this is where Ninja Kiwi was money hungry. Because every other game that comes out, they were making that decision with NK currency, and like basically what he's telling you, this game you can buy so much stuff with real life money.
Levels are going to become extremely broken and unfun to force players into buying Super Monkeys? Surprisingly, no. There
He
are
played in
96
pause 300.
levels in this game, and the vast majority are really well made. There's new music, and you know what, let's not talk about it. They're all 10-second loops, and it drives me insane. The new mechanics work really well. There's layered balloons, moving balloons, and a bouncing block that disappears. Level 19 asks you to use one dart to mine down to this single red balloon. Bounces in general feel more natural. In Bloons, you could throw a dart and have no idea why it went where it did, while the bounces in Bloons 2 make more logical sense. But by far my favorite new mechanic is the upside down balloon. Popping this one flips gravity, causing everything to fall in the opposite direction. Some of the best stages in this game utilize this concept. Level 50 gives you one dart to pop all of these balloons. After a bit of precision, you can fire a shot that hits multiple anti-gravity balloons in order to beat the stage. The developers were so proud of this level that they did the same thing, not once, but 2 more times. Another great feature
Yo,
is the
that's
monkey
dope.
Ace. Popping the plain balloon lets you summon the monkey ace, who must be made out of paper because touching anything causes him to explode. Though my favorite levels are the more ridiculous ones. Here you play
Yo, what? That's insane.
I can't believe no one's thought of this concept before. It seems so obvious now. There's also the level
What are we
where you
doing?
must somehow shoot 2 darts
I can't
at the
pause,
same
but
time, or a
we're
full-on
reacting
speedrun
to this
level where you
video.
must pop the balloons before they get frozen.
Minecraft
While
lore?
these are
No,
difficult,
Bloons
finally
lore.
beating the stage is satisfying. Of course, just use the rubber wall to delay one of the darts by a bit so you can time the other one. Of
Dude,
course,
Bloons 2 was
get
cool.
better at the game. Finally, there's my favorite
Exploding,
level
hella
in
original?
all of
No,
Bloons. This
that
might not
balloon
look
right
like it,
there,
but it is
that
secretly
zebra-looking
an auto
balloon,
level. Once you
that's
find the correct
insanely
spot,
cool.
This happens. I think this is the first time I was genuinely impressed by an auto level. This is insane.
What the
Unfortunately, not all
heck?
stages were created equally, and here comes my biggest problem with Bloons 2. The later levels are awful. Just look at the video. Does this look fun to you? Bloons 2 is a good game in the beginning.
Oh, the
but
bees.
starts
I
to
forgot about
lose
the
its
bees.
charm later on.
I hated
I
that
would
level.
assume the custom level creator was also great, but I can't access any of the levels, so I wouldn't know. Since the spin-off of Bloons became more popular than the original game, more side games based off of Bloons got created. And that's how we got this abomination. Bloons Super Monkey is
This
an
was garbage.
arcade-style game where you fly a super monkey, pop balloons,
This game
and
was
collect
absolutely
blobs
garbage.
to upgrade the super monkey, then repeat. If you don't pop enough balloons, you die. I mean, what else would this broken cape indicate? Unlike the previous games, you can't buy a bomb that skips the level for you. That now happens randomly, though you do not need to rely on the bombs, as the upgrades are more than powerful enough to win by themselves. The top path increases the darts you fire, while the middle path gives you boomerangs, which eventually turn into deadly bombs. And the bottom path, we don't talk about the bottom path. The most engaging part of this game are the various balloon formations. In stage 2, even the red balloons start moving so quickly that you have to actively
So you
follow
by
them
luck
in order
can
to beat
violate the
level.
Jennifer
Because remember,
or
if you don't reach a certain number of
Jennifer-
pops, you lose.
I think I know what
The
you're talking
game
about,
throws a
but
lot of
is that how
tricks
it's
to stop you
spelled?
from getting pops. Those tricks range from the balloons becoming hypersonic, or these
Also,
arrows
hello there.
which indicate where the next balloon-made arrow is. This later turns into
This
a
is a
memory
horrible
game.
game,
What's
chat.
even
I'm sorry.
smarter is
Ninja
this level
Kiwi,
where the ceramic
this is a
balloons
horrible
surround
game.
you in
This is
order
up
to
there with
prevent
Bloons
you
Star
from
Defense 2.
popping balloons. But yeah, not much else to say here. After a few Moabs, the game ends with a BFB boss battle where ceramics are flying everywhere, but by this point you have 2 tiers of upgrades maxed out, so that doesn't matter too much. Bloons Super Monkey seems more obsessed with high scores than it is with being difficult. The balloon pop goals aren't too hard to reach if you follow the balloons, but what is hard to get are these trophies. After the mandatory goal, there are 3 more optional ones if you are somehow good enough to pop every single balloon on screen. That's pretty much all on this game, though. Wait a second. Who is this guy and why is he in the monkey game? There is a person in this game. There have been literally 0 humans before and after this point. Yet this Nightman is here chilling inside an ice cube. Who is this guy? Hell, where did
Who
they
is
even
that
get this
guy?
art from? This style is so different from
Who is
every
that
other
guy?
game they've made. Looks like a children's coloring book. I have so many questions but 0 answers, so I'll move on to something big.
I gotta add this to my lore, chat. I gotta make a lore series going over everything.
BTD4 just got an update 12 years ago. This
is the expansion of BTD4, by the way, which is like a small expansion that didn't really introduce much. The cave monkey? That looked like a wizard, but maybe.
expansion is admittedly small, but hey, at least no new premiums were added. 4 new maps, 2 towers advertised.
Yo, random guy, what's going on, my friend? Welcome.
And deflation
what do you have
as well
against
as
Bloons
some
Tower Defense 2? It was way too difficult for his time. Things were overpriced. It wasn't balanced. You were legitimately forced to go certain strategies in that game to win.
Yeah, this update
it was
did not
horrible in
change
terms
my
of
opinion
difficulty.
on this game at all. It was developed to quell the overwhelming demand for a new Bloons Tower Defense. And since BTD5 was still a year away, the expansion pack was the next best thing. I will say though, I really like the Monkey Temple map. Not only does it look cool, but
it can also be activated.
Once you get $30,000 and 40 monkeys. Do you want to activate the Monkey Temple? You will not be given another chance. Selling your soul to God will create the most powerful tower ever and becomes a
Look at that.
staple in the
That's a
next
dope
few
map.
games.
That
Even
is a dope map.
The strongest Bloon in the game is no match for it. Although spaced out BFBs will definitely overwhelm the temple. So while it's not a free win card, it is something you should definitely purchase.
He dies around
come on,
afterwards.
Your soul's worthless anyways. Now I'd like to talk about the only game on here that is basically lost media. Hot Air Bloon was released as a
Oh man, chat. I'm sorry that I keep pausing, but I loved covering this in my Dart Monkey video. This has lore in it, chat. You want to talk about official Bloons Tower Defense lore? This has lore in it. Hot Air Balloon Mobile was like really, really good into introducing you into like the motives of why monkeys and balloons do certain things, right? Or not really balloons, but like in general. Chat, stop counting, man. Leave me alone. But that's just a theory. A balloon theory.
New
Map
game
hat.
on November 3rd, 2010. Issue is the only, and I mean only evidence I have of its existence is this random trailer for the game posted 12 years ago. The game seems to take place on an island similar to Bloons.
I found more evidence. He wasn't looking too hard.
I'd assume there's some new mechanics, but the trailer doesn't show much. Other than boss battles, though I have no idea how this fat bee is supposed to have any chance against a monkey with a missile. Presumably there would have been bosses for every world, seen as you fight the prankster whale in an ocean area. Now you might be like, well, what's the main goal for this game? Do we finally have a reason as to why the Bloons and monkeys are working together? The answer? You must rescue your true love from the sinister Monkey Baron.
Yep.
Wait, what? What Monkey Baron? Is there evil monkey politicians in the Bloons world? Why is there dart monkeys firing at the monkey? I thought you guys were on my side. Why am I working with the Moab anyway? Does the Moab have a true love he's rescuing as well from the evil blimp Baron? I have so many questions.
Corruption, mind control.
Absolutely zero answers because this seemingly lore-heavy game has no trace anywhere on the internet.
I know, dude.
The only way to retrieve any footage of it is to hope someone still has the game on their phone, and that's exactly what happened.
He found it.
11 years later, this absolute legend uploaded some gameplay. And instead of talking about the intro, I'll just show it to you because it's just on another level.
Look at this. Look at this. I put this in my video, bro.
After this, without explanation, the dart monkey steals this blimp here and proceeds to 1v1 another monkey in the sky. In the first section of the game, already you're forced to kill another monkey. Unfortunately, the footage kind of ends there, and we don't get to see what the sinister Monkey Baron actually looks like. It goes to the second stage where you fight the snowman, and I kid you not, the way you defeat him is by waiting for him to melt in this snow-filled area. Great game, 10 out of 10 story, would not recommend. Bloons 2 Christmas Pack.
We don't care about this one. Alright, here we go, chat. Here we go.
Anyways, who wants to be a Bloonionaire? You? Great, because this currency is worthless. Who Wants to be a Bloonionaire isn't really a game and more of a teaser for something else. You're tasked with completing 10 questions relating to tower upgrades, price, and a bit of Bloons
This game
history.
is like a game, but it's not really. It's more like a questionnaire.
For the next Bloons game. And 14 days later, in December of 2011, BTD5. This game was seriously hyped up. You were either so excited you couldn't wait for its release, or you were patiently waiting for launch day.
I'm telling y'all, Bloons Tower Defense 5 was the game. Tell me another tower defense at the time that was better. You could not.
Compose the music tracks.
Yep, there he goes.
This man is still making Bloons music to this day, so I think hiring him was a good move. What's interesting about BTD5 Flash is that it got consistent updates for years to come. Despite releasing in 2011, it would continue to be updated up until the end of 2017. For context, in just 1 year, BTD5 got 9 special missions, reverse mode, special agent pros, numerous specialty buildings.
Oh my god, what a freaking amazing game, chat, man. Oh my god.
The maps themselves are more challenging. Some might be flooded with water.
I'm gonna pause, chat. Shut up. Alright, if y'all say a number, I'm gonna hit y'all, chat. I'm gonna hit y'all. Alright. I better not. But man, Bloons Tower Defense 5 was so good, man. It was so good. I remember playing this in middle school. God, this game was so good. What's it called? This game still gets updates, by the way. Yeah, like Gangster was saying, it got its 10th year anniversary update, which put like a new agent in the game. It's a Ninja Kiwi, you know, haha. But dude, I was so scared to play BTD6 because I was like, there's no way the game could be better than BTD5. That's honest, chat. I never played BTD6 before, like whenever it was released, because I was scared that I would be let down just because of how good BTD5 was, which is true. I'm glad I didn't, because BTD6 was not an amazing game at launch. It was missing so much things that it needed. So I waited and waited until, well, my brother gave me the game for free, and that's when I tried it. But if I played it at launch, I would have been disappointed. I would have been disappointed because it didn't have bosses, because it didn't have races, because it didn't have a lot of the things in the game that it has now. A lot of the heroes, a lot of the new, like it was missing towers. Oh man, chat. BTD5 was great. Races are the best mode. Controversial. Okay.
Some even have tunnels, while others block off areas where you can place towers. Previous games just let you put down monkeys wherever, as long as it wasn't on the track. So this change definitely added another layer of strategy. And strategy there was a lot of. BTD4 had only 60 total upgrades, while BTD5 has 144. On top of that, many of the upgrades are either far more powerful or offer some semblance of support. Dart Monkey's triple dart upgrade allows it to pop green balloons instantly.
An amazing upgrade.
Into yellows. Boomerang can fire at super monkey levels of speed. Tack shooter has an ability. Actually, every tower does, except fire. The dart monkey can either be a juggernaut or a super monkey fan club, turning 10 nearby darts into super monkeys. My favorite part about this upgrade is the old bug where you could create a hypersonic juggernaut by upgrading a dart monkey after placing it. This effect of course stacked, allowing you to utterly destroy Moabs with a single catapult.
Yep.
The tack shooter's ring of fire upgrade returns along with its blade maelstrom counterpart.
BTD5 or 6? 6 is better now. 6 is at the point to where it's like so good. It has a lot of issues, but it's really good.
The boat destroys the early game with the grape shots upgrade and can hook in a BFB with its ability. The wizard summons that move up better, the mortar stuns balloons over the whole screen, Spike Factory storms spikes, and the monkey ace lets you nuke the map. It's pure fun to see a bunch of wacky ideas thrown together.
Man, what an amazing game, Chad.
I'm
excited to play it.
So creative that you almost want to purchase towers just to see what they would do.
Look at that boy, he's doing a Kamehameha. Nah, that's not Kamehameha, but boy's going hard.
I really like the new towers as well. The sniper
Which game had a better prime, BTD5 or 6? BTD5. BTD5 in his prime was legit up there.
The ninja throws projectiles that follow balloons.
But you want to know what game I think had a better prime than both of those games? Battles 1. Battles 1 in his prime was like the most hype ever in Bloons Tower Defense. Well, let me take that back. Bloons Monkey City was up there. It's between Bloons Monkey City and Battles 1. Like the hype for both of those games was insane.
Full of cash, and oh my god, this is awful. I paid so much for this tower and you're giving me a few $100s in return. Is this a late April Fool's joke? Because why would I pay so much for this garbage supply crate when I could buy a farm? The farm is absolutely busted in this game. It now produces a certain number of bananas that you must collect. The bank path is pretty much worthless, but that doesn't matter when the factory mass produces all the money you need. It helps that you can place down a village, the New Monkey Beacon, to reduce the cost of expensive factories by 10%. The developers for some reason thought that giving the village discounts on every upgrade was a good idea. By just placing down an unupgraded village, you can save $10,000 on the strongest tower in the game, the temple. They turned the Easter egg from 4 into the final Super Monkey Path, and it is awesome. The strength of the temple entirely depends on what you sacrifice to it. But when you finally get the money, it's all worth it. Nothing can get past this guy. And, well, what did you expect from the tower that's God himself? You can get multiple of these guys, which is fun. Just be careful not to accidentally sacrifice a temple to another temple, otherwise you lose a Blooninian dollar.
Are we gonna watch 2 hours of it? No. I'm just watching a decent amount of it. I have been skipping through. Trust me, we have not watched 53 minutes of it so far. But I have been skipping through. I want him to get to battles. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Battles.
But BTD 5 isn't going to last forever, so therefore, we need a new game. When you think about it, Bloons Tower Defense is really just a successful iteration of Bloons. They tried to recapture the magic of tower defense with titles like Bloons Super Monkey or
I did want to watch this
Bloons
video though, so that's why we're watching it
really worked.
together.
Hell, even Bloons
Some of y'all
itself
haven't
is
watched
mostly
it.
been
I haven't
forgotten
watched
about
it.
by this point.
So I want to watch
World
it.
closed down in 2014, so you can't even interact with the community levels anymore. So in order to make a new popular title, we need to think outside of the box. Instead of making spin-offs from Bloons, why not make a game based on Bloons Tower Defense 5? And so, BTD Battles was born. This is my favorite version of Bloons. In battles,
Dude,
you're matched
this-
up with another player where
the
objective
flash
is to kill
of
them by
Bloons
sending
Tower
Bloons.
Defense battles.
If you ever hated
Oh
your
my God.
useless co-op teammate, then this is definitely the game for you. Winning is not as easy as just sending a BFB and hoping for the best. For one, you don't have all the Bloon sends unlocked, each of them unlocking every 2 rounds. But more importantly, you do not gain money for popping Bloons or at the end of the round.
They turns
You
the
now
tower
gain
defense to a
certain amount
1v1?
of cash
Exactly.
Every 6 seconds indicated by this green number. This is your eco, and you can increase your eco by sending weaker Bloons, not to kill your opponent,
Capital
but to make
snap.
more money.
Yeah.
Or to kill your opponent, they might just be that bad. While most Bloon sends pay themselves off over time, the bigger Bloons like Moabs will lower your eco, making them risky to send, as if your opponent defends the rush, then you lose a bunch of your income. That is, unless you have farms. For whatever reason, Ninja Kiwi decided it would be a good idea to make bananas worth 50% more than in BTD 5.
Yep.
Effectively, making the strongest tower in the game even stronger.
Yup.
Another reason farms are so
Yup.
good in battles is that they act as an investment. In battles, you typically don't try to build the most unstoppable
I remember being bad
defense,
at
as that
battles.
would be
I
a
kept having to
huge
watch
waste of
ads to
money.
get
That money
medallions
could
and it
go
was
into
still
making
fun.
more money through
Dude,
eco or
oh, I remember
farms.
that
You should
too.
only ever buy or upgrade
I used to watch
towers
ads
after
for
your
the
opponent
energies,
sends
not the
a rush.
medallions, but for the
Otherwise, you'd be
energies.
wasting a huge amount of time preparing for something that might not even come. There's a lot more to it than that, mainly micro, but that's the basic idea. The
Yeah, the
only
micro.
other noteworthy feature is that adding camo or regrow to Moabs makes the insides camo and regrow. I'm not sure how popular this game was, although I
That's
know
no
some
longer a
people
thing, by the
really
way.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Enough
that
to
used to
make
be a thing in Battles 1, but not
competitive
now.
scene for the game, calling it King of the Hill, eventually leading to this moment.
I don't wanna
where
imagine
top
Battles
2
3.
players fought for
I-
the
I-
title of the Battles
Chat.
King.
I am absolutely confident that Ninja Kiwi will never make a Battles 3. They will never, ever, ever make a Battles 3. Ever.
Although neither of these two guys ever did anything ever again, so I don't know why I mentioned it. I think
Wait, I want to hear that one more time. Yeah, who is these two losers?
makes the insides camo and regrow. I'm not sure how popular this game was, although
Chad, do you know these
some
guys? I
people
don't know them.
really enjoyed it, enough to make a competitive scene for the game, calling it King of the Hill, eventually leading to this moment where the top 2 players fought for the title of the Battle's King. Although neither of these 2 guys ever did anything ever again, so I don't know why.
Yeah, who knows?
I think the funniest part of this game is how you can talk to your opponent. In a world where chatting in 1v1 games is banned and restricted to emotes, BTD battles let you trash talk your opponent mid-game. In the Steam
That was
version of
nice.
BTD
I don't
battles,
think
the
they should
chat
bring that
was
back,
removed, but
but that was a really
in the
nice
Flash
inclusion to
version
have
of
chat.
battles, allowing you to bribe hackers with the promise of being in a YouTube video. Because unfortunately, sometimes you'd get matched up with people using infinite money cheats. How fun. Sadly, I can't actually play the game since the servers for the archive have gone down.
Yep.
Though thankfully the process of buying medallions is still fully functional, letting me purchase a currency I can't even use. Thanks, Ninja Kiwi. But before I talk about Battles Mobile,
Yeah, don't forget, chat. I told y'all, this is where Ninja Kiwi allowed you to buy and spend money, and it was really aggressive.
it's time for Bloons Super Monkey 2. They forgot to monetize the last one, so they made a sequel. The original game was already fun by itself, but this one is even more so. This is
I'll be honest with y'all, chat. Bloons Super Monkey 2, mobile, not just the other one, but Bloons Super Monkey Mobile, I think is an amazing game. I have never played it, but from what I've looked at, I think I might play it. Bloons Super Monkey 2 Mobile looks pretty insane. And there's a lot of lore. You want to look at lore for Bloons? Bloons Super Monkey 2 Mobile. Look at it. There's so much lore. I've gone into it on my 10 Facts About Super Monkey video. But there's a lot.
is basically the same game with more stuff and a story. And by that I mean you don't have to beat the game all in one go, rather slowly beating all the levels through 4 worlds. If you're so smart, Mr. Monkey Man, then why don't you play the game yourself, huh? If you run into a situation where you can't beat the balloons, then you'll have to replay
maybe
all
the most
levels
complicated
to
of all
level
time.
yourself
I doubt
up.
it.
And wow,
I think
these
the most
levels are
complicated
pitifully
balloon or
easy once your Super
I think the
Monkey
most
is
complicated
close to
lore
maxed
of all
out.
time
The
is Metal
balloons
Gear.
got vaporized the second they came on screen.
Metal
It
Gear
looked
is
like the
hands
balloons
down
were making
complicated.
the shape of bees, beehives, and birds, but I honestly can't tell with how fast they disappeared off screen. What I like most about this game are its new balloon types. In the first area, a new type of balloon is introduced, that being the shielded balloon, taking 5 extra hits to pop and can push the player around should they come in contact. These are annoying for many reasons. On top of being extremely difficult to pop, they tend to trap you in a circle of death if you're not careful. I even got moved off the screen at one point, but thankfully the game didn't pull a hot air balloon and soft lock me. The Moab is the boss for this area before you're transported to a desert. And then the boss for the area is the BFP, which is kinda generic, and then it sends you to the ocean. This is the first area where you can feel the power of the shielded balloons. This wheel is made of weak green balloons, but because they are shielded, destroying them makes them a massive chore. Although to be honest, I feel like we're the bad guys and not the shielded balloons. I don't recall the balloons doing anything bad in this game. The only thing that happens is Dr. Monkey goes, "Hey, they're in the jungle. Can you go kill them? Great job. They're all dead. Now go to the desert and exterminate all the balloons." Oh no, the radar scanner can't detect the balloons. That's because they're underwater. Like the Super Monkey is just some guy who lives in this expensive villa and hunts balloons for no reason in his free time. Balloons, which by the way tend to form together into shapes of various animals. The boss of this area appears to be a squid made of balloons. However, upon destroying the outer layer, it's revealed that it was a squid-themed blimp all along. They could have easily gone with the easy option of boss equals ZOMG, but they actually added a new balloon type to this game, which is cool. After an easy boss fight, you end up in the final area, which is once again Mount Magma. I haven't mentioned it yet, but the music for this game is so unexpectedly good. Like,
yeah, that
this
is true.
The game where the title screen looks like this, and the music is just... The final boss is a giant lead balloon.
Yeah, this one was a much better game.
Pushing you off with its arms. And its boss team sounds like this. a monkey throws darts at balloons. You didn't have to go this hard. But back to battles. The mobile port of the game just got released. The biggest change is the new tower boost and balloon boost.
Yep.
These powers are so powerful, I now get war flashbacks from the balloon.
So I wasn't here. I stopped playing after this. But now Battles 1 got so many updates. One of the things was you can change your powers on what you take in. Because you were only able to use Balloon Boost and Monkey Boost. That's it. But now you can bring whatever powers you want. So I'm not sure. Metal Gear Rising is the best age game because Max Soar on YouTube, the guy who debatedly brought it back, had to specify if it was either edited or legit. What do you mean?
Boost sound. You can make your towers attack faster or make the balloons move faster for a limited time before a cooldown is applied.
That's always been a thing, though.
3 in each game. What seems like a simple feature completely changes how you look at the game. If your opponent balloon boosts a rush, it's usually a good idea to tower boost so your monkeys aren't at a disadvantage. But what happens if your opponent sends you a big rush without balloon boosting? You could just not tower boost and save one for later, but that is a lot of balloons, so I'll do it anyway.
That was so easy.
And then this stuff gets boosted at you and you can't do anything because it's on cooldown and you die.
Wow.
This is a common strategy used to kill people. Send them a few smaller balloons to make the opponent panic, causing them to
Hello there.
boost. Before you
Hello there.
boost them the actual rush. The other new powers are these 3 road spikes, which you can use to pop all the round 1 balloons in order to rush a farm as early as possible like the rat you are. If you thought $30 per banana was absurd, then wait till you find out that in this game they're $60. 60. If your opponent
Hello there.
sends you absolutely nothing the whole game, you can even get a factory up before mobs are unlocked.
That's
That is a
crazy.
huge money lead. What will you do now, Reddit Maxwell.png? Oh.
Also, hello there.
This game mode sucked anyways. I'm going to play defense mode.
Oh man, chat. Let's talk about this real quick. You see 4 different game modes. You have card battles, assault mode, defense mode, and sandbox. I don't know what Battle School is. I could care less. Actually, I think Battle School is sandbox in a way. But chat, I love defense mode. Oh my god, I love defense mode. Defense mode was awesome. If you played Battles 1 mobile, you'll know. You'll know about defense mode. And a lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. I loved it so much.
Instead, where people literally can't rush you. That's right. Instead of trying to kill your opponent like the title suggests,
You're just trying to outlast
you just
them.
sit there and do nothing until someone dies to the AI balloons.
Exactly.
Gee, I wonder why no one plays this mode. Now, there is a lot of strategies
No.
you could use in this game.
See, the reason why I like defensive mode is because that's the thing. You gotta outplay your opponent by just outlasting them. They have no influence over it. So it's about who actually outplays the other person. Like,
As
who
long as
plays
you
it better.
farm, but my favorite involves the sniper monkey. It's not a good strategy, but it's funny, so that instantly puts it in the top tier. You can actually place towers underneath the UI, which can be used to pop balloons without having any visible towers on screen.
Are you cheating again?
There is a few other towers that can actually defend grouped balloons and even make money off of them, but never, ever use this guy, okay? Blue Gunner cannot target Moabs or camo balloons, so if you click the random button and your loadout looks like this, good luck. If you want an actual good strategy, it's this. What a shocker. The 2 most broken towers in the game are actually really good, what do you know? Like I said,
Oh my god. Balloon chipper. I gotta add that. Give me a second. I gotta add that. Sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I gotta add that. I'm making a video. The best towers in every Blue Star Defense game.
Fully upgraded. The chipper, on the other hand, can suck in Moabs and hold them in place. Playing a single upgrade lets you completely destroy ZOMGs.
Can those
and
build
when
like a
you
balloon
add
chipper?
the Dart Monkey to this strategy, you become unstoppable. The only thing that could make your loadout stronger is if the random 4th tower turns out to be ace, because then you can do this. Speaking of random fort towers, this is a really interesting mechanic. On one hand, it makes the game a little unbalanced depending on what you get, but it can also make an identical strategy feel different every time. Towers that would normally never be picked, like the Ice Monkey or Ninja, suddenly become very useful as their abilities let you slow down Moabs in the late game. Same goes for other abilities like the Blade Maelstrom, the boat's BFB takedown ability, Spike Storm, First Strike, or even the Village, which significantly reduces the price of a factory, putting you ahead in the money game. Even something as horrible as the glue gunner can be used to pop lead balloons at a cheap price. You could also just get the Helipilot, who to be fair has a very funny glitch that lets you stack towers on top of each other. Rushing is by far the best aspect of this game. There is something weirdly captivating about sending your opponent a BFB and then just watching. Can he defend it, or will he die? Or will he just send me balloons while I was busy watching his screen?
Yup. That happened to me all the time, chat. I would send somebody a rush, and then I would be watching them and not paying attention to whether or not if I'm dying. That happens way too often. When are you ending stream? Probably... I'm not sure. That's a good question. How? Chat, y'all know that I'm sick, right? Well, it's coming back. I need to take my medicine real quick, chat. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, chat, look. I have to take this many. I have to take 4 pills. Oh, man. Oh. I don't know. Probably, probably for like an extra hour. Am I good? Sort of, kind of. Like, I'm okay now, but I went to the ER a couple of days ago because, well, I got sick, and it's really something about my immune system. So, whatever I have, it's just something that I deal with, like, every so often. But I'm okay. I'm okay for now. But I'll probably be streaming for, like, another hour, maybe. If I can go for 2, I'll do 2 hours, but at least an hour. At least an hour.
Sometimes you'll get sent something so big, so undefendable that your only option is to send your opponent to lower class balloons that move faster in the hopes that they die before you do. Other times it's
I could have sworn DDTs were in this game.
this massive back and forth where you send the guy something, he defends it, sells his towers and sends you something, and then your turn to defend, and it keeps going like that until someone sells all of their towers in a last ditch Hail Mary to try and kill the opponent. Even added a bunch of new content in the form of different game modes. Anything from double cash, random towers, faster balloons, or even something as ridiculous as the Mega Boosts game mode were all variants of the base game you could play. Battles got so playable, in fact, that I would argue that at one point this game became more popular than BTD5.
Yes, I agree.
Kind of
I agree.
ridiculous to think about. The spin-off of the spin-off to Bloons was the current trending balloon game. The peak player count of battles on Steam was 2,500, 800 bigger than BTD5's, and while this might not be a full representation of the player base due to only counting PC players, YouTube view counts told a similar story. Searching up BTD battles on YouTube,
dude, it was insane. People were making millions of views. Millions.
The point being, this game managed to find an active audience, which is quite impressive considering how grindy the game was before this update. The Steam version of Battles came out in 2016, and the first update it experienced introduced emotes. There There's no chat system anymore, but I'll take what we can get. Some of the emotes are weirdly intimidating, like this one, which is only available in the battle screen. What are you even pointing at? I don't know what emotion I meant to experience here. And then there's the
Am I gonna play
face
Bloons
palm.
again?
If
Yes, I will.
someone spammed this at you, then you might as well surrender, because I swear to God, every time I saw it, I felt like I was doing something horribly wrong. There was also the people who
What is this?
boomerangs and Moabs drain a lot less eco than before. And wait, Glue Gunner can hit.
Oh, this is Sandbox. I forgot. Chat, we need this for battles too, so bad. I forgot about this. Alright, let's watch Bloons Monkey City now. Bloons Monkey City, chat.
Essentially Clash of Clans, but it's Bloons. And this
I thought that too. Essentially Clash of Clans.
time I'm not joking about that. The gameplay loop goes something like this. You capture a few tiles, which is where the tower defense aspect comes in, before returning to your village, building something and waiting long periods for it to finish. And that's it.
Yep.
That's the game.
That's
you
the
have
game.
your little gems you can use to speed up the gameplay, and a few other purchasable currencies, as well as loot boxes and quests. And
They had
glowstones
loot
and
boxes,
invite
chat.
your friend-
I'm telling you, Ninja Kiwi before Bloons Tower Defense 6 was only in it for the money. They had it to where, legit, you had to spend a lot of money in order for you to just unlock this monkey knowledge type of thing. Oh my god, man. Ninja Kiwi was money hungry before. I said after Bloons Tower Defense 4, they got money hungry, and it's true. It's so true.
To get a supply crate, it's a grindy game. While Battles was an inventive take on the BTD5 formula, I almost feel like Bloons Monkey City is just a free version of BTD5. Admittedly, there is some town building aspect that's kind of interesting, but for the most part, these two games are really similar in gameplay. The tower defense part is really stunted, as you can only place a limited amount of towers equal to how many buildings you've placed down, which take time to build unless you spend. Oh, just buy BTD5, dude. Playing this game is really boring if you don't already have everything.
Nah, he's
unlocked.
bugging out.
You're
This game was
sitting there
awesome.
with all your dart monkeys placed and no way to upgrade them. You've already placed and upgraded everything you had, so now the only thing you can do is wait and gain absurd amounts of cash.
Maybe they
you
earned enough
can't
money from
spend.
BMC
But
that
to
they
the
didn't have
game's
to earn,
credit, there is
or
quite a
maybe
few
they weren't
creative
as money
ideas
hungry
here.
for
To unlock
BTD6.
certain towers, you have to play what is effectively special missions. One thing I liked about Bloons Super Monkey is how it introduced new Bloons regardless of whether or not they would work in BTD5.
I think what they did was they probably had a new motive. They probably wanted it to be more family or brand friendly because they were earning a lot of money. You're right. Like they were earning a lot of money. And I think after that, they were like, you know what? Let's not be as money hungry. I could be wrong. You could be right. That's just my take. I just think Ninja Kiwi went about it differently.
A similar thing happens here, although the DTT would totally work in BTT5 were it to be added. The Dark Dirigible Titan is a unique Moab class balloon. Previously, every Moab type was just the last one, but bigger. But the
Yep.
DTT is different. It has the same health as the Moab and only drops camo regrow ceramics, yet manages to be just as, if not more deadly than the ZOMG. It moves at the same speed as the pink balloon, allowing it to speed past your defense if you're not careful. But the worst part is its resistances. To even deal damage to this thing, you need something that can see camo and can pop lead and black balloons.
Yep.
Good luck finding something that can do all three. The best way to beat the DDT is to use the MIB village, as it lets basically every tower deal.
You just
damage
wish it
to
didn't
the
have
DDT,
explosive
but
resistance?
Yeah, the DDT is a solid counter
True.
to almost everything.
The fact
And
that
even
it
the game
has
argues
black
it's the
properties
strongest
alongside
ability,
lead
setting
made
your
it to where
monkeys to
any
throttle
explosives
make
just
and
did
target
nothing.
TTTs over
Even
the
though explosives is
ZOMGs.
what
The
you
other
had
new
for
blimps come
lead
from
popping.
boss events, which are really nice. There's
Oh,
4 of them
boss-
with different
boss,
mechanics
true.
that get progressively stronger as you defeat them. And while these boss balloons are interesting, they were later added to BTT5, so their inclusion here feels almost lessened, as it's not an exclusive feature anymore. The only other noteworthy thing about this game is the MVM mode and contested territory, the latter being a game mode where you compete for the highest round, and the former being battles if battles was horrifically disfigured. And why the are you building a blimp? I thought the whole point of this game was that Bloon bad and Monkey good. Why are you building it? What are you doing? Are we the bad guys? Did we make the Bloons just so we could kill them for fun and destroy cities of Monkey? I know absolutely nothing of the hot air balloon mobile lore, but maybe the Monkey Iron Man was onto something. We are the bad guys. We pop, therefore we are. He probably said that. That game has to have a villain speech at the end. Like, you literally kill a man at the start. Surely he has something to say about that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Monkey City game, bad. You like it, that's fine. Ninja Kiwi hasn't updated it since 2016, so dead. Music is awesome. Music really good. I like the Street Party Go.
Yeah, everybody loves Street Party. Okay, BTD6 at launch. We'll skip BTD6 in battles. We already know BTD6, chat. We don't need to watch it. So let's go to the most underrated game in the franchise and finish up this video.
Which happened to release a month after BTD6.
3 ads. What? Y'all got ads? That's crazy. I guess we'll wait a little bit, chat. I guess we'll wait. I don't mind waiting. Just let me know whenever you are done with ads, and then we can get started. I got 1 ad. Let's go. Man got lucky. Oh man. Oh man, my back. Okay. Are we ready? I got 0. Lucky you. July 14th, 2018. I'm pretty sure they came out at the same time. I'm like 99% sure Bloons Adventure Time and BTD6 came out at the same time. I'm fairly certain. I could be wrong. Once again, let's go back and show you everything that I wrote down. I got all the way to Bloons Super Monkey, but I did BTD4 and all that. Hey, I'm glad that somebody made the video, at least. I'm glad somebody made the history of balloons. It is what it is. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and play.
6. And what is that next game? Well, Ninja Kiwi randomly decided to make a collaboration with Cartoon Network and made a Bloons Tower Defense crossover, one of their biggest shows from the 2010s. Bloons Adventure Time.
Small bit. Bloons Adventure Time is what I consider to be top 5 best ever Cartoon Network shows. Not only statistically, because the numbers this show has done is insane, but story-wise as well. I've never watched it, but from what everybody's told me, it's a really great show.
Tower Defense. What am I looking at? Who saw Adventure Time and went, oh yeah, I'd like to place down Finn the Human to defend against the Moab class Bloons. The only information on why this game was made is this line from a Ninja Kiwi AMA where the response was that Cartoon Network reached out to them because apparently they had a fan of Bloons on their team. Anyways, the Bloons come through this mysterious
That's funny. So they never would have made this game if Cartoon Network didn't reach out to them.
Unlike Hot Air Balloon, it's fully available and not lost to time, and fully voice acted too.
Hold up. They're Bloons.
I thought the characters would say a few lines disappearing after the tutorial, but no, they stuck throughout the whole game. Even the Dart Monkey here talks. They called him Max, so he makes Max-related puns, and I hate him.
This is the path to victory. Too bad you won't be around to follow it.
I take that back. You know, I don't even care about the hot air balloon lore anymore. Nothing can top this masterpiece. You have a monkey pretending to be a pirate for some reason, Jake from Adventure Time, and the ASMR monkey all on screen at once. They also made the super monkey a complete asshole, which is super funny. He's the super monkey, of course he's gonna be egotistical. He lives in this giant house, he has his
own man, I'm excited to play this game, chat.
Club, and even the game says
next weekend I'm playing this game. I might do it on Saturday.
That's how you're going to act.
Those balloons just don't give up.
Who am I watching? The Actual History of Bloons by Orange. That's who. 1.1 million views in 5 days. Man popped off.
Someone who can fly in and provide some muscle. Someone who can charm the balloons into submission and who looks great in blue.
Well, we can't have it all. Ice King, will you...
Yes!
hold my darts while I go find some?
As far as I can tell, there's no real end to this story, but for what it is, it's cool enough. The towers and characters all represent some tower from the main game, although you can only place down one. Then there's the allies.
If
which
Bloons
can
Tower
have an
Defense didn't
unlimited
exist, what is your
number
favorite
of-
Bloons
you
game?
have-
This is not my favorite Bloons game. What the heck? I've said I've never played this game. So it can't be my favorite Bloons game. My favorite Bloons game is Bloons Tower Defense 6.
Random Adventure Time characters mixed with Dr. Monkey on the battlefield. And they added the Cobra to this game. This game is amazing. Unfortunately, the only method of unlocking him is by gambling. On top of that, this game has the Bloons Monkey City system where you can only place a certain number of towers equal to the amount of buildings built. So if you've only ever gotten the Cobra once, you can only place him down once. And that's basically the game.
Interesting,
It has a
okay.
few cool things like the shielded Bloons, ghost and zombie Bloons, but other than that I found it boring. I guess you might get something out of it if you're really into Adventure Time, but yeah. Interestingly enough, this game came out right before Adventure Time ended, so that's a gigamind way of getting people to download your game. I've been saying Bloons a lot to refer
Yeah, that
to
is
the
true.
tower defense games, but the last we heard of an actual Bloons game was 10 years ago by this point. That is, until June of 2021, when Ninja Kiwi dropped Bloons Pop, a spiritual successor to Bloons. Okay, unlike the original
Okay.
Bloons, here every balloon has more balloons inside of it. This was such a difficult concept to grasp that Dr. Monkey appears to explain it to you.
So, let's see what this does. Hey, it's Jessica.
Alright, enough with these dumb mobile games. It's time to talk about a real game. A real
Okay, well, that's it, chat. He didn't say much about Bloons Pop because he didn't care. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, man. I'm dropping a like. Am I gonna subscribe? Not really. But he does make other content, though, chat. Check him out. I watched this video on stream. It's fair enough that I shout him out. I guess what I'll do is I'll just copy and paste it. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go, chat. Watch the video, like, subscribe, check them out. Let's get back to gameplay. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to watch that video. And I was like, why not watch it
Hello
with the
there.
stream? Because, you know, I don't think I want to watch that video off stream. So I was like, let's watch it on stream. Who really cares for Bloons Pop? My thing is, chat, don't knock it till you try it. That's why I don't say anything bad about it. Because I have never played it. You know? It's like, I don't know if it's bad or good. But, like, I can't really say unless I try it. Oh, we're missing something. It's the music. We're missing music. Yeah. I was like, why is it so quiet in my head? I don't hear anything. The voices, they're gone. What's going on, Vicar? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ice cream, welcome. You know what? I'll do Friday. Next Friday, I'm playing Bloons Adventure Time on stream. That might be the lowest views that I ever get, but we'll see. I can expect absolutely nobody to come in and watch, but we'll see, chat. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're good. We win. We won. We're good, chat. What do you think is harder, chimps or half cash? Chimps. Because you can't cheat in half cash. I mean, you can't cheat in chimps. You can't use monkey knowledge, powers, or nothing. But in half cash, you can use insta monkeys, double cash, and everything else. It's pretty good, but definitely not the best. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I'm surprised some of y'all have actually played it. But to be fair, it's free, so why not? Also, half cash has selling. True, amp. Also, welcome. Yeah, half cash is like infinitely more easier. Let's go for you. You wanna know what's weird? People are like, hey, Ninja Kiwi, bring Mastery Mode into BTD 6. But like, Mastery Mode could never work with chimps. It just wouldn't be possible. It just wouldn't be possible for people to do Mastery Mode on chimps. Like on some maps, yes, but not on a lot of difficult maps. People would struggle way too much. Imagine they did a BTD5 update and add all the new maps. They could. They would have to do a little bit of tweaking and redesigning. I died. How did I die? How did I die? Oh, I didn't give it an alchemist. True, chat. True. I forgot to give my boy an alch. I was like, how did I die? Deflation is the most boring? 100%. You just buy towers and place them down and win. I agree. I agree. I think the best game mode in the game was chimps. Like, honestly. Like, in all honesty, chimps is hands down the best game mode. Yo, what's up, Jerky? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope your day is doing well today. Welcome to the stream. There we go. We win now. Have I been? I've been pretty good today. Not too bad. I had to take my medication because I forgot to take it this morning, but I'm good now. Let's go. We got Impop. Let's try going 50 times speed. What are we buying? What are we buying? What are we buying? Woo! Let's go. How did you get a lot of OG money in balloons? What you mean? What you mean? By the way, I'm using mods. That's probably gonna answer your question. I'm using mods right now. I'm trying to speed run through it and black border as many maps as I can. I'm still kind of lacking on money right now, at least on this account. But I just want a black border patch real quick. I used to love this map. Wow. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I need to get you through. Okay, there we go. Next we'll get you. You're gonna go? Have a good day. I appreciate that, Jerky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You also have a good day as well. There we go. 1:20 a.m. Like I said, I'll be streaming for another 40 minutes and then we'll call it. Oh my god. Woo! Nah, 45 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes. We can black border one more map in 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure. We can black border one more map. I guess let's finish up Volcanic. Let's finish this one up. We can do it. We can do. Oh, I gotta close out of my game. It bugged out. Alright. The speed up mod is so useful. It's so useful. If I didn't have the speed up mod, chat, this challenge wouldn't be possible. It just wouldn't be. But with the speed up mod, I can actually fast forward and get to where I need to be. Because trust me, I can black border all the beginner maps and even all the intermediate maps, right? I can black border all of those. But once we get to advanced and extra maps, these are the questionable ones that I have no idea if I can do. Like for instance, let's look at Moab Graveyard and see what it is. This is an advanced map. So this map is from Monkey City. Let's check out Bloonarius Swamp. Let's check out that. This is also from Monkey City. In fact, this is the map where you fight Bloonarius. Let's check out one more. Well, here we go. Look at this map, chat. Look at this map. How the heck are we gonna do this one? This one seems like an expert map. Like how? How? Ray of Doom? See, you think that. Bloons, but simpler? Yeah, essentially. Alright, I gotta go. See you next stream. I got you, Bloon Phoenix. Thank you for being here, my friend. I'll see you. I'll see you. It's basically just workshop. Alright, chat. We'll see. We'll see how we handle that map, alright? But trust me, we gotta clear all the beginning maps to get to there. Yeah, perma spikes at the very end with like a Ray of Doom. I don't think you can afford those, but we'll see.
Hello there.
See, what you're not considering, chat, is that it's at an angle. It's not at a straight line. Right? So let me show y'all something. No matter what tower I do, it'll always attack at an angle. Right? So it'll always, boom, shoot off the track and never go just straight down. Now, if you're correct, I would like to place this right here. Okay, so I can. I wasn't sure if you can place that on top. But since that can, you can just straight go Darling Gunners. So that does make it easier. So the strategy would be this, that. There you go. But that strategy won't work on chimps. That's gonna be a lot harder. Put a dart below the track. Oh yeah, that would work better. You're right about that. You are right about that. Putting dart below the track would be better. There's a lot of interesting maps to see how we're gonna beat them. Trust me, once we get to those maps, everybody's gonna be like, alright, Chemo, do this, do that, do this. I'll be like, hold up, chat. I didn't ask to be backseated just yet. Trust me, your time will come. Nice. What? I wasn't even on this map. Please tell me it fixes. Ah, bro, I wasn't even on this map. Oh my god. I wasn't even on this map, man. By the way, chat, I'm making a real quick YouTube short / TikTok about the top 5 best towers for chimps. Would you like to hear them? I'm interested to see what you have to say. Yo, G Ninja, what's going on, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope your day's going well. We are doing custom maps. We're just trying to black border as many maps as we can within a year. We have over 200 maps. So, yeah. Elite Sniper? No, chat. Not tier 5s. I'm talking about towers. Just generic towers that are good. like dart monkeys, snipers, ninjas, etc. Towers that are good. You can factor in all the upgrades and how consistent they are and how useful they are as well. I want somebody... Yeah, y'all tell me what 5 towers you think are the best, and I'll tell you whoever has mine. You said it right? Also cool? Okay, bet. Trust me, I butcher a lot of people's names, so it's nice whenever I get it right. Sniper is one of them, yeah. Farm? It's already over. You lost. Alright, I'll tell y'all, chat. The 5 best all-time towers and chimps. Not in any order. There's no, like, number 1 to 5 just yet. But just the 5 in general. Alchemist. Sniper. Boomerang. Spike. And... what was my last one? Oh, Heli. Those are the 5. Now, Dart Monkey, you feel should be on there because you need Dart Monkey Start for, like, a few maps. You can only do Dart Monkey Start for a few maps. But... technically, you don't... like, Dart Monkeys is not how you win. It's how you start. So you start off with Dart Monkeys and go into other things that will win you the game. So technically, you can't win without the Dart Monkey. But technically, you can't win with just the Dart Monkey. So that's what I'm basing it off of. Ninja, Sniper, Ice, Elk, Heli. Yeah, I disagree with you. I think for my number 5, like at the very bottom top 5 is Spike. Spikes are legit, like, very useful. You have Spike Balls, which is like the most safe tier 3 you can go for. Then you have Spike Storm. Then you have Perma Spikes. Like, it's so good. You have a good tier 3, good tier 4, and a good tier 5. Right? It's pretty balanced. You didn't have Boomerang, which is interesting, because Turbocharge is OP. Moab Press is OP. That's basically it. But you just spam Moab Presses or go Turbocharge. Glaives are decent, but they get outshined by Recursive Cluster. I will say, though, they did get buffed, so maybe they're actually on par. I have yet to do testing. But I have Boomerang there for that reason. Alright, we got 2 more, and then this is a black border. Let's go. Exactly, yeah, they're pretty average overall. Exactly. Why did I... what? What did I do? What am I doing? Do you have any mods? Yes, I do have mods on. That's how we're making the game go fast right now. Currently, I'm doing the 1-year challenge where I'm trying to black border as many maps as I can in 1 year. And there's 212 maps in the game right now. All of this is modded, so yeah. And depending on the map, I would choose Spikes over Sniper, but Sniper is just good on any... Exactly. It's more. It's like the most flexible tower, in all honesty. It's the most flexible tower. Even on Workshop, Snipers work decently well with Moab main, surprisingly. I still wouldn't recommend it, but it still works decently well. Let's go. Alright, we got a monkey knowledge. There we go. What is my favorite map? 1-2 Tree. I didn't have a favorite map before then, but my favorite map now is 1-2 Tree. I love that map. I absolutely love that map. The developer who did it, his name is Demihawk. So shouts out to him if you enjoy that map too. Oh wait, snipers aren't gonna work. My placement was a little bit off. Come on. Wow, that really does clear everything. Let's go. Alright, that's another black border, baby. Let's go. Volcanic Void. How many black borders do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 black borders. We're about halfway done with the beginner maps. I'm going to knock out all the regular BTD6 maps off stream, so you don't have to worry about that. Those will be done. I don't know when, but they will be. We're only doing custom maps on stream just because we don't want to be boring. Oh, man. I feel like I've already done this map, man. Oh. I guess let's go ahead and knock it out. There we go. I have that many black borders? What is my favorite country? I don't think I have one. I live in the US, so I guess technically that would be my favorite one since I live here, but I wouldn't really say the US is my favorite country. It sounds very patriotic. I would like to go visit Canada though. Canada seems pretty cool. Yo, Bloons Fighter, what's going on, my guy? Welcome. Did I skip it? Oh yeah, it's right here. My bad. Let's go. Oh yeah, I should be able to unlock everything for him. I've yet to do that. I've also yet to do it for all the other towers. I should probably get started on that. It ain't even taking a minute? That's because we're speed running. We're trying to kill everything as fast as we can to get where we need to go. Why did I do that? That was the wrong upgrade. That was the absolutely wrong upgrade. I messed up, but it's okay, chat. It's okay. Come on. If we can black border one more map, it'll be so good. Yeah, I'm allowed to use mods on custom maps, but not on normal maps. I can use powers, insta, monkey knowledge, and monkey money, but no 2x cash on normal maps only. So that rule only applies on normal maps. I'm a little sleepy, by the way. You're all good. I'm also a little sleepy, man. I just popped some medication. Now I'm like tired. I think the medication that I take makes me sleepy, which is another reason why I can't stay up too long. Or I can't stream for too long. Welcome, Sky. Welcome. Big, red, and slicey. What if she says something else? What if she said big, red, and something else? Bro, what? How did we die? Or how do we leak? Now you're back on Twitch? Nice. Alright, now we don't lose, chat. Now we win. Easy. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Chat, you think I should challenge? Yo, Duck Hunter, thank you so much, my guy, and welcome to the KS Nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was gonna say, Chad, do you think I should challenge Frosty? And be like, okay, you blackboarded all the maps in 720 hours. Try to blackborder 212 maps and see how long it takes you. Nah, he won't do it, but it'll be funny. But like, come on, Frosty, you won't do it. And he'd be like, nah, you're right, I won't do it. I'm like, oh man. Oh, really? You had to get a new account. Wait, why? What happened? Isn't this like your second new account? Gonna take him years to blackboard every map in BTD6. But that's content for him. That's a good thing. Trust me, you don't want to make content that's really easy, right? You want to make content that's like can be not stretched but used, you know? Forgot your password? Dang, that sucks, my guy. I'm sorry to hear. That does suck. You know all 6 of your passwords? I also have something like that too. Oh god, what am I gonna do for this? I don't know. God, Bloons Tower Defense 5's music was so good. I didn't have much to lose because I only watched you. Hey, I appreciate that. Well, like, it sucks that you still lost your account, right? But like, I like when people say that like, hey, Kimo, I really only watch Twitch because of you. Because then it's like, wow. I'm the only reason why they come back to this platform. Oh my eye. Am I already that tired, chat? Jesus. I could never use all of my Twitch points. I still want to update it. Like, chat, we're really close to reaching 2K. But I've been at that, like, margin for, like, quite a while. I've been at that 2K margin for quite a while. Wait, what am I on? Oh wait, no. Double HP, I think. Dang, I was not paying attention, chat. Come on. Come on. Nice. Okay. Woo. You having problems with Monkey Meadow? What are you struggling with on Monkey Meadow? You have trouble with half cash, but beat everything else easily? I guess I can try to make a guide on how to beat half cash. A guide to beating half cash is what I would call it. Really? You just want to use cheap units and then later on sell them off to get better units. That's what you want to do. At least that's what I recommend. But then again, like, half cash... Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Half cash on, like, expert maps are completely different. So, like, just because I'm telling you how to be half cash on, like, beginning to advanced, doesn't mean it'll work on, like, experts. And even some advanced maps, like, you still struggle quite a bit. Oh, yeah. I was like, what the heck am I doing? What's up, Turbo? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. That's what I did when I finally beat it. Interesting. Nice, that's so good. I got it right at the edge, so it was always going to take more damage than usual. We're going to get Ring of Fire, then we're going to buy a village. So chat, for instance, with this strategy, notice that I went for a Darmonkey early game and just started leaking lives. That's because I saved up for my Sada, which Sada is an amazing choice for most beginner / intermediate maps. So I recommend using her whenever you're doing half cash. She's also like the second cheapest tower in the game. Not tied for first, but like just second in general. And then you can go for other cheap towers too. So like you can go for a sniper, you can go for tax. One of those two will help y'all out a lot. And you want to buff it up with like alchemists and villages. That's what I recommend for y'all. And also, you can use ice too. So I'm sure a lot of y'all don't know, but like embrittlement is a good tower because it increases all damage to balloons by 1. So I recommended it. With monkey knowledge, yes. I don't have all monkey knowledge on this account, but I do have a good amount. But if you have all monkey knowledge, it'll work. Trust me, with half cash, you want to have monkey knowledge. Oh dang, I thought I did my math right. I almost died there because I did. Oh wow, you know what? I'll pay for it. We didn't kill the... Wow, interesting. We did not kill that. Huh. So it did it that time. That was weird. Maybe because we fast forward like 25 times speed, but I knew that should have killed it. That should have killed everything. But it didn't work that way. Maybe he didn't get the out buff or something. But I knew he should have killed it like easily. That was like a glitch or maybe like an unlucky out buff time thing. But that should work. Oh nah, we're going snipers. Chad, don't lull me. What are you doing? You're supposed to be on my team. Alright, buy that. Then we're gonna go supply drop, and then I'm gonna buy an AUK. I don't know why I bought radar scanner. Why am I buying radar scanner? It is not needed. That to 100 times? There you go. It's going way too fast. Oh, we died still. That's crazy. How did we die? I figured this should be enough. It's by you. It's by you. Oh, I didn't have stronger stem. That's why we died. Alright, chat. We got chimps time. This is our last game of the day. Last game of the day. Chimps. This one I'm setting to 10 speed, alright? Y'all ain't killing me. Alright, we can set to 25 times speed. Okay. Alright, come on. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, good. Woo! Let's go, chat. Easy. And there we go. Woo! Alright, we'll count the black borders one more time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, we still got a lot. We still got a good amount. Okay. Woo. Alright, chat. We did it. We black bordered quite a bit of maps today. A lot more than I expected. We went hard in the paint. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all been absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Alright. Because usually there's nobody online for me to raid. And there still isn't. Okay. Is Noru live? Oh wait, there's like nobody in my chat for balloons. Dang. Or nobody in my chat for YouTube. Alright, well. Either way, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all been absolutely amazing. I'll see y'all next week for continuing this series, but starting on Bloons Adventure Time. I'll see y'all then.